Hello, YouTube. We're back. 100 line Last Defense Academy. It's been about almost a week for me, I think. Something like that. Busy with family stuff, family dinners, and then went to the beach to Siesta Key. Finally back. So, just trying to remember exactly where I'm at. Decision was to slash a route, jump out the window, dodge the attack. Oh yeah, we dodged the attack. Found out it was Yugamu in the suit, but it's not really him who's the killer. Got it. Now we're on free time. Sure. All my grades are at max, so I'm just building up relationships. Well, technically I'm doing quick explorations, so I can build up, resources. I do remember that's pretty much what I'm doing at this point. I'm just trying to get the story done.
Move out!
Game's good. I was just busy, so I couldn't play for a bit. So sorry for the delay. I don't like doing so, but it is what it is. Oh, I'm so tired. Once I'm back in my room, I'll take a shower or something. As I walked down the hallway after the day's activities, I felt someone approaching. Oh. This is Sir Takumi. Your reign of terror ends here. Am I the villain now? Anyway, are you heading back to your room, too? Indeed. The Holy Jumanji Sword wishes to play cards tonight. A sword that can play card games? I didn't even know what to say to that. Then, I felt something else. No. What? What? What is it? Thought I felt someone staring at me for a moment. Did you see anything, Kyoshka? I did feel a presence, now that you mention it, but it was too brief to make out. We looked all around us, but didn't see anything suspicious. Okay, it's probably just our imagination. We should get back soon. We were right next to the morgue, and I didn't feel like it lingering around there at night. Kyoshka and I headed to the roof together and went to our rooms. Day 49 of my school life flew by just like that. I was gonna say, just now, because of that one little moment. Oh crap, we're at day 50, huh? Oh shit. Let me wait for this to finish.
Get ready! You're
yeah, listen,
I'll give them to you.
No gift still. Every fucking time, man. Pisses me off. Was that thing moving the gi? Because Hideko mentioned that in the other route of the slasher route. Was that movement the gi? 1. 2, on the killing game route, I think it was killing game route, where Dodami... No, it can't be the killing game route, because Gaku was dead at that point. Was it this route then? There was the route where we went, I think it was when we went out to school. I'm trying to remember what it was, where Gaku and Dodami were like looking at the insects. It was this route slasher route early on. I say insects. They were looking at something on the ground and they were like calling it pets or whatever. And they were talking about like going back to it. Is that what the gi is? I don't remember what Hideko mentioned of it. I don't know if she mentioned it was microscopic or not. But if it's not microscopic, is that what they were fucking around with? And then that's how we got infected or some shit? I don't know. It was day 50, technically the halfway point, but it felt like we still had a really long way to go. For now, I guess I'll go to the cafeteria. When I reached the cafeteria, everyone else was there too, having breakfast. Despite what the announcement said, the courtyard was already unlocked a long time ago. And where's the present he promised to give us? Oh yeah, everything is lies. Second glance. Yeah, like we lost out. Rationomatic. The vibe, yep. Breakfast party, yep. Report, yeah, this is all the same. I think I'm starting to notice a lot of similar conversations because of the route. Such a classy move for someone to die at a party during a blackout. No need to carry on, please. Moko, yeah, Moko just died. Dark and gloomy. Yep. So the gorilla part gets a pass. That's funny. Moko always hated it when the mood got too somber. Yeah. Okay, so it's... The context is the same. The dialogue is slightly different, I think. Once again, it's been a while for me, so I don't remember. Verily, Lady Moko has been the epitome of good cheer, always putting me in a sleeper choke with the brightest smile on her face. This is not cheery at all. What I'm trying to say is Moko would be happier to see us having fun throwing loud parties instead of moving around. In case we should definitely do it, everyone agree. Yeah, I don't see why not. Now that murderer Yugamu ain't around anymore. Which, it's not true. If that's what the team leader wants. Party would be nice for a change. And without further ado, let's party the day away. Don't have to tell me twice, I'll go get everything ready. Yeah, this is all similar. Decided to throw a party that night to celebrate making it to day 50. We're going to do anything special, just to eat whatever we could, get the Rationomatic to spit out. Busied ourselves with decorating and other preparations, and time for the party soon arrived. Oh, that's right, Takamaru dies after this, right? Is it Takamaru? I remember this from the previous one. Talk about it dies like immediately after this. Nope, not report card. Chapter select. Yeah, this is the same day. When do we find out? Yeah, he dies immediately after this. So who's gonna die this time? Wow, this is... Unless this also talk about it again? Wow, this is unexpectedly nice. Fruits of our combined labor, even the holy Jumanji sort of proves. Well, we went all out since we're doing this to celebrate Moko's memory. Pretty nice, huh? Don't be shy, everyone. Eat as much as you want. Directed food, I help. Canapes to die for, yeah. I remember that. Washed masses, caviar. Yeah, no alcohol. Yep. Party poppers. Oh, that's right. I remember this. We have to go get the party poppers for the Russian-O-Matic and we like do this whole thing. But nothing happened this time. Or no, nothing happened last time. So is something gonna happen this time because we're on this route instead? Yup. What the? That startled me. Not like a jump, but like that. I was like rubbing my eye, and I tend to glance at OBS every now and then. I did not expect two people.
Where am I?
I also didn't expect this to be voiced. I opened my eyes and found myself lying on the floor. I quickly looked around. Huh? Isn't this the metal shop? At that realization, I frantically retraced my memories. Yeah, see, this is the same cut. Is it really the sponsor? But the sponsor was Ato. Or I guess the second sponsor. My question is, I'm pretty sure it was the killing game route where we went into the mysterious room and we got knocked out. And someone said, we're not your enemy. Which makes me think it was Hideko, because she said the same thing in this route on the separate path where we charged him. Or I guess Yugamu, not him. Instead of no, he jumped out the window. This one we charged him. So at that split, where we essentially ended with Hideko, she mentioned throughout that route that she was not our enemy. And then the same person that knocked us out in the killing game route also said that essentially the same exact line. Or all of... Well, I'm so lost. There's so many theories. I don't know. I don't have enough information. At that realization, I frantically retraced my memories. The last I remembered, I was heading to the rec room to retrieve some party poppers, but on the way, two figures dressed in black suddenly appeared. One of them hit me hard, and I passed out. Just like that time. This happened on the night of day 16 as well, when Hideko was attacked. When I woke up, I was lying on the floor of the biolab for some reason. Yeah, we still don't know who that was. The visitor, as she put it. Wait, more importantly, the people who had attacked me were wearing the same kind of strange black suit as the killer. But Yugamu was already dead. Why had they been dressed up in the same way? Could it be Yugamu had accomplices? But who were those two? My breathing quickened as my mind swirled in confusion. Calm down, calm down. I have to go back to the cafeteria and let the others know about this. I was trying to steel myself when suddenly, it happened. Nozomi and Tsubasa? I think? All of a sudden, I could hear screaming. At least it sounded like two people screaming. Did they get to them already? And the figures in black got on to attack the others after they knocked me out. I dashed out of the metal shop and ran toward the cafeteria at full speed. Is everyone here? I think so. Is everyone alright?
Sir Takumi, it is confounding. Sir Yugamu has...
What? Yugamu? I looked over at where Kyoshiko was pointing, sheer terror on her face. What? So the whole sponsor thing controlling corpses was real. That was just true? That was just actually true? What? What do you fucking mean? Right there was Yugamu, who we'd all thought was dead until now. He just showed up all of a sudden. What the heck's he doing here? Who revived Mr. Omokage without telling us? That's impossible. His body was in no condition to be revived. Then, how could he be back? How would I know? But he was the killer, right? We should take him out before he gets the chance to backstab us again. Wait, there's something I need to tell you about that. Hey, is it me? Or something off about this dude? If you're dead for a while, you would be too. I'm the resident expert in undead games here, so let me handle this. Yugamu, hey, tell us what it felt like to be dead. Tadami, no. Tadami bounced over to Yugamu. Well, but she got close enough.
Hey, let her go!
I lunged at Yugamu, who had pounced on Tadami, and gave him a flying kick. But he already bitten down on Tadami's neck. His head reared back, tearing out a chunk of flesh and spraying blood everywhere. Be strong, Lady Tadami. This is bad. She's losing too much blood. Yugamu, what the hell do you think you're doing, you bastard? Doesn't seem like he's open to conversation. It might be risky to get too near him, too. Did he come back as a zombie? Huh? A zombie? He's still moving around even though he's dead, and he's biting other people. This is so totally like something out of a zombie movie. In those movies, anyone bitten by a zombie gets turned into one as well, right? Like a zombie virus? Yeah, is that what the Gi is? But the loud, brash hero always kills those zombies by breaking their heads open with a baseball bat or something. Speaking realistically, I don't think that would work. Zombie gets blood into your eyes, you'll get infected too. So what are we supposed to do? How do we even deal with the virus we know nothing about? Uh-huh. Whoa, what? This doesn't look good. Run away, guys. What about Tadami? I'll carry Psycho Girl. You're just thinking about running as far as you can. What? No. Uh-oh. We took to our heels in order to get away from the barely recognizable form of what had once been Yugamu. Huh. I thought they were just making bullshit up. Are we serious? I thought they were just making a bullshit with him controlling dead bodies. Are there really zombies in this game? Bro, this game has everything, and I don't know what's happening. We're all in such a rush that we got separated from each other. Did everyone manage to get away? Feeling concerned, I turned around to look behind me and... Kurata? I tripped and fell. Have you seen my mask anywhere? We could go back for it later. For now, don't stop running. You should get into your class armor too, just in case. Do you have your infuser with you? Yes, I do. Okay, that was fast. We both drove our infusers into our hearts at the same time and transformed into our class armor. Good. Now let's go. Stay close to me. Also, I think this is the first time we've seen Kurata without her mask, but specifically in her class armor. I don't think that's ever happened. I'm too scared to stand. I grabbed the deflated Kurata's head so we could continue running, but just as I did... Yeah, I don't know if that's just groaning, or if that's just straight up saying Gi.
What?
Oh shoot. Come on, Kurata. Is he actually modeled? Oh my god, he is. This game's insane, dude. What the fuck is happening? Hey man, what's up? I don't know what's happening anymore. Fucking zombie ass Yugamu. This game's crazy. First we had to deal with serial killers, now we're dealing with literal fucking zombies. Like, we have invaders that are humans being turned into things, but now a literal fucking zombie? We managed to shake off Yugamu and found refuge in the biolab. It was pitch black inside. We sat on the floor together, and I held Kurata in a protective embrace. Shh, quiet. The door to the biolab was still busted after what happened on day 16. If Yugamu found us here, we'd be done for. Is he gone? Couldn't sense Yugamu nearby anymore. Cautiously, I opened the door to look outside. Quick check on the hallway confirmed that nobody was around. He'd passed by without noticing us. Phew, I think we're safe now. We should probably stay here a while longer. I was so scared. Why is Yugamu being mean to us? I had enough. I want out.
Yeah.
Hey, calm down. You'll be alright, okay? Takumi, don't ever leave me alone. I won't. I'm right here with you, see? Now come on. Stop crying. Spent the better part of that sleepless night trying to comfort Kurata in her distress. Eventually morning came, and we felt safe enough to leave the room. So, did we just leave him prowling around? Like, what the fuck? Not everyone is in class armor. Dotami is nowhere to be seen, but Takamaru is still fine. So just to confirm, chapter select. Oh, so Dotami is dead. Huh. That's not good. Kurata and I went to the cafeteria and saw that everyone else had also returned. Takumi, Kurata. Oh, thank goodness you're both alright. Yeah, glad to see you guys are safe too. Does anyone know where Yugamu went after that? Well, not really. We were discussing it, but nobody saw where he disappeared to. How could we? We're all holed up in our own hiding places. Incompetent maggots, the lot of you. Why did one of you make yourself useful by sacrificing yourself for the greater good? I'd gladly do that, even if it involves sailing up an immortal nine-tailed fox within me. Kyoshika, you do whatever you want, just as long as you keep your dumbassery to yourself. As you wish. Tsubasa, has the reading on your device changed? I kind of dropped it when I ran out of the cafeteria, and now it's broken. Sorry. Huh. Convenient way to know, or to not know, whether or not zombies count towards the life sign detector, huh? It's not your fault. Staying alive is much more important than any machine. I patrolled the area a little just now. There's no sign of Yugamu. Okay, so Yugamu's back to being missing. What about Dotami? She's a goner. We stuffed her in the Revive-O-Matic, but it didn't do any good. I see. Thanks for trying anyway. I more or less expected that when I saw how much blood was spurting out when she got bitten. But I was still holding out hope that maybe, just maybe. We took Dotami's body to the morgue, and I put her into her class armor. Huh? What? How? Oh, it's just a replica I made with the Gift-O-Matic. Her whole body was covered in blood. I wanted her to look clean in her final slumber, at least. Did you see how he tore into her neck back there? Even I had to take a step back. Oh, so it was like a huge chunk. I mean, I get it, but I don't know. I feel like the human mouth is small, but I guess it's also your neck, right? I was gonna say, like, maybe the chunk wasn't that big if it's just like a singular bite, but I mean, we're also like superhuman, so who knows? I always knew he was as perverse as Takumi, but not to that extent.
We're talking about Sir Yugamu.
Enough of you and your laggy responses. By the way, I also put Moko and Yugamu into replica class armor sets before all this happened. Yeah, I was gonna say, why was Yugamu in his? That makes no sense personally, but I guess he also died with like a power saw in him. And then Moko also died pretty terribly, so. I even made one for Ava based on my own artificial class armor. Wait, hold on. First I have to cough. Give me. Okay, that was first. Second, didn't Moko die in her class armor? Weren't we in her class armor when they were pursuing us during that day? I guess it's replica, right? So I guess it doesn't matter, but still. I even made one for Ava based on my own artificial class armor. It's like with Dotami. I didn't like to think of them lying there all bloody and torn up. So, are we really dealing with zombies here? I have this exact same question. You've never seen zombies before. If there's a really mysterious virus, if there's really a mysterious virus going around, when did Yugamu get infected with it? Can't fucking read. What else is new? Welcome back, me. Also, is that what Gi is? Is Gi the virus now? I thought it was a fuck ass bugs they were playing with Dotami and Gaku, but I guess not. Probably via a living organism that was carrying the virus, like an animal or a bug. Wait a sec. What happens to Dotami now that she's been bitten by zombie Yugamu? If the virus spreads to her and she becomes a zombie too. That's just a theory though, right? A game it's not set in stone, right? Huh? Yeah, but we shouldn't touch her body until we can find solid proof either way. There's something else that's been bothering me too. I told everyone about the figures in black that appeared the night before. Apparently, nobody else had seen them. Who were those people? Where did they come from? Where did they go? Where did you come from, Kanai Joe? We ended the day without being able to solve any of those mysteries. We decided that we'd all sleep in the gym from now on as an extra precaution. Yeah, now we got literal fucking zombies. I don't know what to expect anymore with this game. We saw the satellite, wait.
Get prepared, be ready.
Is the satellite filled with zombies? Is the satellite filled with zombies? Is that why it's so fucked? There's too many things happening to know. Morning again. Wait a second. Where am I? Why am I in my class armor? Ceiling seemed unfamiliar. I panicked for a brief moment, and then I remembered. I all slept in the gym last night for safety. I'd also proposed that we kept our class armor on so we could react quickly to any emergencies. Morning, Takumi. Did you sleep well? Morning, Nozomi. Yeah, after being up all night that first night, I slept like a log. Lies. I bet you've been up all night ogling Nozomi's refined figure as she slept, thinking about all the wicked things you could do to her limp, defenseless body. That's slander. Don't think you can hide anything from me. Putting up with Kyoshika's nightly obscenities with her sword have made my senses highly attuned. They are not nightly. We didn't do anything last night, at least. You guys are such morning people. I barely slept a wink.
Hey.
Me neither. The sudden crisis and move to the gym was hardly conducive to a good night's rest. I guess the change of environment made some of you too uncomfortable to sleep, huh? Stayed up the whole night to ensure no one would gaze upon my dear sister's adorable sleeping face. You didn't need to do that. I wish you'd knock it off. Gaku, you don't look too well. Could you not sleep either? Huh? Yeah. Something like that.
Hey!
Why the hell are we hiding like scared rabbits anyway? We should be out there tracking down Yugamu. Have you learned nothing from zombie movies? The guy who does stuff like that always comes back infected himself. This ain't the movies, dumbass. Do zombies even move around during the day? Don't they melt in the sunlight or something? I've seen movies where the zombies moved around in the day without any problems. Absolutely ridiculous. Now you're really mixing up fiction and reality.
Hey!
Like I said before, or like I said, we should just get out there and catch them before. No, that won't work. It's too risky to take action before we figure out what's causing the problem in the first place. Till things settle down, we'll all have to stick together. Whatever. And that was how we ended up going everywhere as a group all day and night. However, Yugamu didn't show up again until 3 days later. Huh. So we're just skipping 3 days then. No more free time with the zombie on the loose. I guess you really can't, huh? Makes sense, but still. Day 55.
Get prepared. Be ready to.
Another morning. It was our 4th morning in the gym. I managed to get some sleep despite the discomfort. Everyone was clearly tired from having to deal with the high-stress situation of the last few days. Must I really suffer your impoverished faces first thing in the morning? I can't fucking read, dude. I have a good mind to report you all to the authorities. Not a very nice comment to wake up to. Also, the authorities would find you way more suspicious than any of us. On top of being a half-wit, you have no sense of decorum. A missile to your face might rectify that. I actually wouldn't put it past her to use her specialist skill to do just that. Is everybody awake? Let's go for breakfast together. Yeah, sure. We'll do a quick roll call first. Moved around together that day as well. Not that there were a lot of places we could visit in such a big group. We basically went back and forth between the cafeteria and the gym. Having to prepare for invaders while also dealing with mysterious zombies was starting to put a strain on our nerves. It was only a matter of time before everyone reached their limit. Gross. That's a sneeze.
You never know when the will then.
Nothing out of the ordinary happened today either. It's been like this for a few days. Not even the invaders are showing up. Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing though. How long are we gonna keep up this stupid charade? We can't live the rest of our lives at the gym like this. Don't ask me. Yugaba's the one being so secretive. We haven't seen him since he killed Nanami. Is it possible for zombies to die on their own? Zombies are already dead. How can the same body die twice? Shadows can though. Maybe the undying flames got to him? Also, we're not 100% sure he really was a zombie yet. Doesn't matter what he is. He bit someone to death before our very eyes. That makes him a target for elimination.
Hey!
We ain't gonna do that by hiding in one spot and jumping out our own shadows. What if the invaders suddenly show up? We gotta be ready for those idiots too. Quiet, primitive. Can you not get your point across without yelling every other word? You think I enjoy sleeping next to peons like you every night? It hurts me deep inside. Then let me lessen your pain by going back to my room. Takamaru. I shall be returning to my room as well. It will be so much more pleasant than being cooped up with the peasantry. Death flags. Death flags everywhere. But this lack of sleep is getting to me as well. I think I'll rest easier in my own room too. Oh, is that what we're doing now? Excuse me while I make my way back.
Hey.
As it sat right with me, sharing my dear sister with the rest of you these past few nights. Come along, sister dearest. Brother dearest. Takamoto started off a chain reaction that led to everyone walking out of the gym. They all left. It's pointless to fight this. Let's all return to our own rooms for tonight. I don't think it's a good idea, but if that's what everyone wants, let's get together tomorrow and have a serious talk about what to do next. Good night, everyone. I'll be going back too. I groaned and held my head, tortured by the tension in the air. Did I make a mistake? I don't know what else we could have done. I think you did well, Sir Takami. Kyoshka? I didn't see you there. The restless atmosphere is causing even my holy Jumanji sword to feel uneasy. We have been watching from the back with our arms folded in great concern. I see. Thanks for that, I guess. It's getting late. You should probably be heading back to your room. Indeed we shall, for the holy Jumanji sword wishes to have an early night. My old familiar chamber awaits. I'm so tired and I don't even know why. I should go back too. Just as I was about to exit the empty gym, I heard a scream. What? Kyoshka? I dashed out of the gym and saw a horrifying sight. Hey, man. No, stay away from me. Kyoshka, over here. Let's get out of here. Hey, man. I think it's the first time we're running with Kyoshka, because we ran with Kanata before. In the other part of the slasher route. Where are we going exactly? Over here. Shut up. Where is this? The courtyard? No. Oh, we're outside. What the fuck? We ran and ran and ran until we realized we were right in front of the wall of fire. Damn. It's a dead end. Now you've angered me, Sir Yugamu. Meet your demise by the blade of my holy Jumanji sword. No, I'll handle this. You stay behind me. What? But Sir Takami. I frantically grabbed the hold of Yugamu's body while avoiding his bare teeth. I lifted him up with whatever strength I had remaining and tossed him over my shoulder with all my might. Yugamu's body twisted and writhed as he was consumed by undying flames. Finally, he let out one last death cry. What the heck's all the commotion? What's going on here? God damn, he's being completely burned up. The sounds of our scuffle had summoned everyone else to the spot. The grisly sight unfolding before us, we were all shocked into silence. We watched helplessly as Yugamu was slowly eaten up by flames until he finally collapsed onto the ground. Before long, whatever had remained of the body vanished, and Yugamu Omokage was gone from this world. We win! Hooray! Right, guys? We won! I mean, there's still Dotami, so she's probably gonna get up next, if I had to guess.
Be ready to...
Also, fucked way to go. Twice. Once my power soul in the chest, now be burned up alive. Or unalived. I don't know, man. New day began after the traumatic events of last night. The danger that had been hanging over us was gone without a trace. Just like that. But we never got the answers we wanted. Feelings of frustration continued to plague me as I got up and headed to the cafeteria. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Why the long face so early in the morning? Here, you can have some of my mayonnaise cola if you promise to cheer up. I'm going to vomit. If I ever saw that in real life and like tasted that sounds disgusting. Are you trying to cram your entire week's calorie intake into one day? They don't mix together very well, but the lumpy texture enhances the flavor. Ooh, like juice with lumpy fruit bits. I simply adore that texture. Nope, I do not like pulp. Maybe you could add lumpy bits to your sword as well. The perfect sort of texture for your partner in crime, or should I say in bed. You always have the best suggestions, Lady Kanata. Is that really what you should be responding to? So we can just live our lives like normal now, right? about damn time. Guys, aren't you concerned about the whole zombie thing? We are, but nobody knows what Yugamo's objective was, or if he had really become a zombie. Now that he's been burned up, we'll never know for sure. I mean, the guy was an assassin. Maybe he had a taste for human flesh because of that? He never showed any interest in cannibalism before his return from the dead. Everybody's just throwing out pointless guesses now. But doesn't the whole thing creep you out? Yugamo's clearly not in his right mind. I feel like we could never truly relax until we find out what made him act that way. My opinion, Mr. Obokage wasn't your run-of-the-mill zombie. Yes, I agree. In movies and games, anyone bitten by a zombie turns into one themselves, but Dadabi did it. Yes, and there's no sign that she's going to turn into one now. That only tells us he wasn't the usual kind of zombie we see on TV. Just knowing that much is good enough for me. It means he doesn't go around making more zombies, right? So now he's gone. It's all over. Dadabi had to die for us to learn that. This is not a happy ending. I know, but we can't let that hold us back from moving on. We need to go back to focusing on the invaders. I agree, but still. How about anyone who's still worried could wear their class armor when they're walking around the school? Good suggestion. Those who want to can definitely do that. Come on, Takumi, you're the leader here. Quit acting like a spineless chicken. That put a damper on any further protests I could make, and the discussion came to an end. It was clear that everyone wanted to go back to their regular life and not think too deeply about what caused Yugamo's strange transformation. I still felt uneasy deep inside, but the invaders were the more immediate threat. I decided to shift emotional gears and focus on the here and now. Sure, man. What fucking ever. What are you fucking talking about? Oh yeah, there was a zombie for like a week, killed one person, we took care of it, boom. Nothing more to talk about, that's it. Are you fucking crazy? Whatever, man. I don't know. I don't know anymore. I simply do not know anymore. Ooh, that was a bad run.
You will then.
Phew. It's been a while since I was able to move around so freely. It's tired me out. I stretched long and hard before looking around at the inside of my room. That reminds me, I haven't seen him around lately. A boy cloaked in undying flames. He'd appear without warning, then stop showing up for a long time. He was unpredictable, to say the least. Not that it matters too much. I was too tired to stay up any longer and crawled into bed without much thought. The moment I closed my eyes, my consciousness fled from me. And so ended my 56th day at Last Defense Academy. So how's the rest of this route gonna go, if Dadabi's not gonna get back from the dead?
Be ready.
Unless another Yugamo shows up? That'd be crazy. Wish I could sleep some more, but I'd better rise and shine now. Sat up and stretched a little. That's when I heard it. Oh. What? The alarm?
Intruder, defense.
Yeah, it was gonna be crazy to do this, like, with Yugamo around. He'd probably show up on the battlefield, and you'd have to, like, take him out. The invaders are here. I was flooded with a sense of urgency and tension that I hadn't felt in a long time. The old zombie affair had made me lose my edge. Need to get to the war room, now. Looks like these bastards showed up right in time for me to wreak havoc on them. We're moving out, Takumi. Are you ready? Ready as can be. Ready as can be, I should say. I'm focused now. All right, everyone. Let's protect this school. We're down, what, 4 people, right? Because it's Moko, Dadabi, Eito, Yugamo. 4. Yeah. Wait, gotta listen to the music change. It is. Yeah. Interesting. Why is it still different? There has to be something underlying because of that noise, right? wonder who's the boss here. Because I looked at the last recording. The last one was the time boss in Idol. Is it that one boss? I still don't know what they do. Like the orb. Zenta, I think it is. Like, how many commanders are left? Besides Veshdes and Dal Shah. Yeah, this one. What does this one do? I still don't know what this... Paragon of Harmony. I don't remember this one. Like, every time I've seen it, all it does is just sit there and then die. I don't think it was in the main timeline, so I still don't know what this one does. They just mentioned, oh yeah, when I die, you'll be cursed. Cursed, you hear me? And it's like, cool. Are you the reason for the zombies? Because we haven't killed you any other time until now. So it shouldn't be possible. So I don't know what the fuck this thing's deal is.
I am Zenta, the Paragon of Harmony. Even if my flesh is destroyed here, my soul shall live on eternally, and it will destroy you all.
Yes, but I don't know what that means.
Prepare yourselves, invaders.
Yeah, I still don't know what that fucking means, dude. It also sucks too, because I think I gave Donnaby my previous commander kill, and now she's dead. Game loves to piss me off. You know what, Kako?
Can I really do it?
You could try. Hopefully you succeed.
This is how it has to be.
Yay. And so we managed to clinch another victory in the day's battle. It was already late by the time everything was said and done. We decided to rest early, breaking an end to our 57th day at Last Defense Academy. Sure, man. I'm just curious on how the fuck... Is the zombie thing gonna come back? Or is a whole nother issue gonna come up? And how does it play out?
Get prep. Be ready.
Morning already. Ran a hand through my messy hair and slowly got out of bed. I got to bed early, so I no longer felt tired from yesterday's defensive battle. Now then, how should I spend the day today? Simple exploration, really. Once again, because, yeah, we have plenty of materials. Kind of plenty of materials. Don't have a lot of BP, though. It's not a lot of battles we're skipping. I could be raising bond ranks, but I still need materials to even do so, to make gifts, so... Ooh, that's not bad.
You will then.
It's already bedtime. I collapsed on my bed at the end of a day that had simply flown by. What should I do tomorrow? When would the next attack be? I tried to conjure up my memories from last time around. My eyelids grew heavier and heavier as my mind wandered. Before long, I had fallen into a light and relaxed sleep. I was jolted awake by a scream coming from outside my room. Was that Kyoshka? No, right? What was that? I jumped out of bed in a hurry and headed outside to investigate, only to be greeted by an astonishing sight. Ava? How is Ava back?
Brother dearest.
An indiscernible figure had their mouth latched onto Kako's neck. She was losing a lot of blood and on the verge of fainting, and her attacker wasn't letting up. Kako! I leapt toward them without thinking and tackled the strange figure. We ended up rolling on the floor in a heap. When I untangled myself from the attacker, they slowly raised their head. Ava? It was Ava who stood before us, our captive enemy commander, who had most definitely been dead last time I checked. Her skin was pale and bloodless. Her eyes were sunken in. Parts of her body were in a state of decomposition. Oh, that's cool how she's like off in the corner there. Hey, what's all the noise about? What the hell is going on here? Is that Ava? She's alive? But how? No, don't go near her. You'll die.
What's the meaning of this? Why is Kako on the floor in a pool of her own blood?
Hey!
She got bitten in the neck. Somebody grab her. Kako, can you hear me?
Huh?
Oh, for crying out loud. Don't tell me Ava's been turned into a monster too. I'm afraid so. That's not what a living person looks like. She's in the same state as Yugamu. Guys, Kako's not breathing.
Out of my way! I'll take her to the infirmary! Run like your puny ass is on fire, Ima. We'll hold Ava back in the meantime.
Ima had gone pale in the face. He hurriedly picked Kako up and was about to start running when... What? I knew they would come back. What, all of them at once? Eito, Moko, Donami, everyone who died has come back. So our zombie theory was right. Huh. Okay, Donami. Huh. We've been surrounded. We've no choice but to hack and slash our way out. I'll deal with Ava. You guys take the others. Ima, get Kako out of here. Ava leapt toward us with the ferocity of a beast pouncing on its prey. It was like she was running on pure instinct. Also, another heads up, someone's doing their lawn right now, so the lawnmower is going off, so in case you hear that in the background, I'm sorry. That's right, this isn't the Ava we knew, so there's no need to hold back. I dodged her attacks as well as I could and grabbed an iron pipe that was on the floor nearby. Holy shit, dude. The moment I found an opening, I thrust the pipe toward her head and rammed it into her head. After letting out a brief roar, she stopped moving completely and fell forward. I pulled that pipe from Ava's head and lifted her body up, and then, with all the strength I had, I tossed her body over the fence and off the roof. Holy shit, dude. What? What? Wait. Oh, she's not in here because she wasn't a teammate. Isn't Ava like... Ava probably weighs as much as like Hideko, right? To lift up and throw essentially 130 pounds over your shoulder and off the fucking roof like that? That's crazy. That's wild. I mean, I don't think I could. I don't fucking know. Maybe adrenaline, but... all this, yeah, that's insane. Black blood kept spewing from her head wound as she fell all the way down to the ground. Good. That's Ava settled. Now I'll... Takumi, behind you. What?
Watch out!
Do not take the bite for us. Oh. Huh.
Hideko!
In an instant? They're that strong? I had trouble wrapping my head around what had just happened. All of a sudden, Hideko was losing blood from the hole that had opened in her back. Holy shit.
Hideko! Hideko, stay with me!
She died? Protecting me? Why did our dead friends come back to life like this? Why were they attacking us? Nothing was making any sense. I do like... It happened last time with Yugamu too, that the extra blood gets sprayed onto them when they get a kill. I let out a frenzied scream and leapt toward Eito in a rage. When I lifted the pipe to run it through his head, something heavy struck me and I was flung through the air like a rubber ball. My vision changed in an instant. As I gazed at the night sky, I realized I had fallen off the roof. Sorry, Hideko. You gave your life for me, and now I'm going to die anyway. Day 59. What the day 60? Uh-oh. Hey. Where are we? Because we didn't die to a zombie, so we're most likely not infected. That's why we got knocked off. We are out at... Oh my god. Oh my god. There's no way they're gonna put it... Oh, wait. Day 69, nice. So just to get a clear indicator, day 56. It was like day 56 is when that happened, or like, I don't remember when I last saved. It was probably either after that or before the invaders attacked. We were out for almost 2 weeks, right? Yeah, 56 to for 13 days. We were out. So my guess is we got knocked off the roof. We died. The recovery drones worked because we weren't like bitten or anything. We fell off and died. It happened last time too when we jumped out the window and snapped our neck, whatever. And like bashed our head in from falling. So we probably got recovered by the drone. And I guess because there was no one to pick up our body, we were just there for a while until things settled down. I woke up feeling like my consciousness had floated to the surface from a very deep place. Where am I? Takumi, you're awake. I heard somebody's voice nearby. I turned toward it and found the zombie's eyes peering into mine. Oh, thank goodness. We were all so worried. You just wouldn't wake up. Finally decided to get up, Takumi. It's been 10 days, dude. It's gotta be a new record. What? I was out for 10 days? I remember being thrown off the roof by Ato. Why didn't I die? You did, but we managed to salvage you and put you in the Revive-O-Matic before it was too late. What happened after that? Kako and Hideko. Are they... They were beyond saving. After you and Hideko were killed, we were being pushed back, so we had to retreat. Unfortunately, we weren't able to take their bodies with us. Then, they're still... Yeah, they're still up there. We wanted to retrieve the bodies, but those zombies wouldn't let us get near them. For now, the roof is locked and off limits. That's not right. The fact that Hideko sacrificed herself to save me weighed heavily on my heart. But I knew I wasn't the only one in pain over the deaths of our friends. I glanced at Ima, who was standing quietly in a corner of the room. He's just been standing there for the last 10 days. He won't respond to anyone and hasn't eaten anything. He wasn't in any state to join us for the battle either. There was a defensive battle? Yes, on day 63, while you were out like a light. Yeah, can't read. We only had to deal with minions this time, so I took the liberty to clear them out with one shot. I must be rewarded for this. To prove that you're grateful, I want a victory parade held in my honor, with you leading the way sitting on a spiky medieval torture device.
Hey!
That sounds more painful than the battle. Actually, shouldn't we be doing something about Ima? It's really concerning to see him like this. Can you blame him? The guy worshipped the ground his sister walked on. He's not going to be able to deal with it right away. We should just leave him be. He got real violent trying to go back and save Kako before. I had to restrain him physically. During that time, the others went out to get your body. Oh, okay. Thanks for saving me. What about Ava? Did you find her body next to mine? We've already disposed of that prisoner in the wall of fire. You mean like we did with Yugamu? She wasn't moving, so she was probably well and truly dead, but you can never be too careful. Thank God, someone thinks. This is just a guess of mine, but I think these zombies' weak points are their heads. When I put that iron pipe through Ava's head, she suddenly stopped moving. So, we have to either do a headshot or burn them in undying flames to permanently kill them. Indeed. Unfortunately, hemoanima appears to have no effect on them. They almost killed me when we last fought them. They moved so quickly I barely had a chance to deal damage. We've also discovered some other things while you were asleep. First of all, the zombies can move around normally during the day. They don't have the usual undead weaknesses. We can't count on sunlight to make them weaker. Was that ever a weakness in, like, media? Maybe? I don't care enough about zombies to know. I just know the standard stuff. I figure that's obviously vampires more so than zombies. I don't know. The second thing is about their senses. They can't see very well. On the other hand, their sense of hearing is super sensitive. They can pinpoint our locations by sound alone. By sound alone. That's not good. There's something even worse. It seems that the zombies have incredibly superhuman strength. Yeah, they fucking tore a hole in Hideko with a single slash of a hand. Yeah, all it took was one punch for Eito to send me flying over the fence. And he pierced right through Hideko's back like it was a piece of paper. We've been through our fair share of tough situations too, so becoming zombies must have made them even stronger. It means their bodies still remember the strength they had when they were alive. Anyway, we don't stand a chance against them. Since we can't go back to the roof, we decided to make the metal shop our base from now on. We've got all the tools we need to fight here, and it's near the cafeteria as well, so we don't have to worry about starving at least. I see. So that's why I was placed here. Come to think of it, is that power saw Yugamu was using still around? Yep, right here. Tsubasa opened the locker in the room and showed us what was inside. Good. We may have some use for it yet. Power saw that once struck fear into our hearts was now a shining beacon of hope. So anyway, those were the 3 things we discovered while you were out. But we still don't know what's turning the dead bodies into zombies. We considered the possibility of a viral infection, but some things didn't quite match up. Wait. Are we going back into fantasy territory again? I guess so. Everything is pure supposition at this point, after all. If Tadami turned because she had been bitten by Yugamu, who or what turned Eva, Moko, and Eito? Their deaths had nothing to do with zombies. They died before zombie Yugamu showed up. Doesn't seem like any of them were interested in biting dead bodies either. When you've reached Yugamu's state of perversion, anything goes, right? He totally seems like the sort that'd be into necrophilia. The zombies don't retain any of the body's original character traits, though. We can't talk to them, so we don't even know that for sure. I have an idea. We'll all learn zombie language so we can solve these mysteries and resolve the matter peacefully. What? Do zombies have a language? Not that I know of. Thank you, Koshka. As the others furiously debated every possibility, I found a hypothesis forming in my head. What if we already have the infection as a hidden condition? Like, the zombie virus stays dormant and only activates once we die. Oh, we never thought of that. It sounds like something worth investigating. Investigate? How? I was tinkering with the Revivomatic the other day, and I found this function called scan mode. It can only be used on the living, and detects any anomalies within the body. Yep, Hideko did that with us and found the Gi. Revivomatic had a function like that? We should try it out right away. Yeah, let's go to the infirmary, now. We immediately set off for the infirmary, dragging the dazed Ima along with us. But even after scanning everybody with the Revivomatic, the conclusion was the same. No abnormalities detected. Which meant none of us had an infection. Day 69 ended without any clear answers emerging on how the zombies were being created. Probably Hemo-Anima if I had to guess. It's the only other thing that we all share in common. Either that, or we grab one of Kako and Hideko's dead bodies and try to scan those.
We have just a bit long.
Much harder. Easier said than done. We're finally at day 70. Although at this rate, those zombies might take us out before we could save humanity. We continued puzzling over how to solve our new problem that morning until we heard shouting.
Everyone! It's Ima!
An ashen-faced Shoma suddenly charged in from the hallway.
What? What happened to Ima?
He went up to the roof all by himself. What? Wait, to look for Kako? I saw him leaving in his class armor, so I called out to him. And he said he was going to get Kako back. That's seriously bad news. Is he going to break the lock we put on the roof door? That moron. And you, Shoma, why didn't you stop him? I tried, but he shoved me away with incredible force. He can't possibly take on that many zombies by himself. We have to go drag him back. I took out my infuser and was about to transform when someone stopped me. You'd just be wasting your time in creating more zombies. Get out of my way, Kanata. Every second we waste here puts Ima in even greater danger. You're not thinking straight, Takumi. There's no guarantee we could beat them even if everyone joined the fight. We might just end up making things worse. I, too, object to your going. Why should you die for nothing? It's not nothing. Don't you guys want to save Eva? Of course we do, but we gotta think about the risks. I don't care. If there's even the slightest chance I can save him, I'll do it. Takumi, wait. I ignored my team's protests and charged down the hallway. Takumi, wait. I'm coming with you. Nozomi? Are you sure? Yes. I can't just let Ima die without doing anything. Okay. then let's go together. Eva, please be all right. We transformed into our class armor and quickly made our way up to the roof. On arriving at the roof, we were confronted by an utterly unbelievable sight. Yeah. It was like, what, 4-on-1? And possibly 6 with Hideko and Kako? Ema was lying on his back in a pool of crimson blood. He was pouring out of what seemed to be a bite wound on his neck.
Ema!
He didn't react to my call. He was too far gone to be revived. Yeah, I figured. Hideko and Kako. Hey, don't you recognize us? I don't think they do. They've also been completely zombified. I prepared myself for this possibility, but it still hurt to see them like that. Did Ema pass away in despair after laying eyes on the zombie Kako? Or was he happy to be able to hold Kako in his arms again, no matter what form she was in? Watch out, Takumi! Eito leapt at me with tremendous speed. I barely managed to evade his bite. Zombies moved around incredibly fast, launching themselves at us with loud feral cries. I knew they had superhuman strength, but I never expected that to extend to their jump speed too. We should retreat for now, Nozomi. Okay. We hurriedly ran back into the school building. Yeah, you kind of fucked up. I mean, it's Ema's fault, but still. Oh no, the zombies. Our former friends had broken down the unlocked door to the roof, and were now chasing us further into the building. Just keep running. Oh, there's multiple. Huh. I think that was Hideko to the left? Yeah, there's Hideko. How many of them are there, though? Oh, hey, Moko. Nope. Thought I could make it in time. I could not. Huh. So how are we gonna tell everyone else that this happened? Damn it. Wanted to make it. Whoops. Not gonna make it? Yes. Okay, bye. Eito, you sick son of a bitch. Oh boy, this is fucked. Oh, well, I guess we're going... Oh! Not right. Oh, that's the wrong way. Hey. I got bamboozled. How are we gonna break the news? Nozomi, are you okay? Yeah, more or less. Our frenzied running brought us to the hallway of the first floor. But there's no time to even take a breather. Oh no, Nozomi! My body moved on its own before my mind could register Hideko's sudden appearance. Huh. We're gonna get a CG of someone like power sawing her fucking head in front of us.
Get away!
Takumi!
Stay away, Nozomi! Just keep running!
I strained myself to keep Hideko's teeth from sinking into my neck while shouting for Nozomi to escape.
But I can't just...
Yes, you can! Now, go!
I can't hold her back. She's gonna bite me. I mean... Oh.
What?
Nozomi?
I'll lure her away! You get going,
No,
Takumi!
don't do that. What are you saying? No, don't do it. Do we have to chase her now? Yep. I can't leave the zombie on her own. I have to go after her. Ooh, I wonder, is this a segment where you can fail? Oh, okay, I thought it was a matter of, do I have to go up? She probably went up, but I don't know for sure. Guess I have to find her proper. So she could be anywhere. Is this something you can fail if you don't find her right away? Fuck it, I'll go all the way up. Nope. Huh. Interesting. Oh, that's right, you can run. I didn't know. A lot of the chase sequences you can't run, so I wasn't sure if I could. I say a lot of all the chase sequences you can't run. I'm assuming we'd get a cutscene of like seeing her, but we didn't get that, so I wasn't sure. Ooh, connecting hallway? Aha! 3rd floor, I was right. Where do they go? As I was searching desperately for the missing Nozomi, a figure came within view. Nozomi? Excuse me, have you suddenly gone blind? You guys weren't coming back, so I came all this way to look for you. Did you get lost or something? Kanata, have you seen Nozomi anywhere? No, I haven't. Don't tell me you guys got separated. Yes, and right now the zombies are... Eep. What? Wait, what's going on? Over here, Kanata, quick.
What?
Shoot, this side too? We were sandwiched between Moko and Kako. There was nowhere for us to run. All the windows along the hallway were outfitted with iron grates. Can't read. What now? You'd better do something about this. Okay, it's do or die time. I ran toward the window, Moko coming after me with inhuman speed. Once I was within range, she raised her arms, but before she could attack me, I turned around and... Now's my chance. I broke the window along with the iron grate, causing Moko to stagger. When she did, I took the opportunity to kick her on the back with every ounce of strength I could muster. She fell through the window down to the courtyard just as I had hoped she would. Her head was unharmed, so she probably didn't die, but it was enough. Kanata! I quickly turned back to help Kanata with zombie Kako. God damn it.
Kurata!
Get away from her! Yeah, she's turning. Oh god. Is this gonna be a choice later where it's like, do you tell the group that she got bit? The classic zombie thing. Grab my hand and start running. I bolted, half dragging Kanata along with me. This is bad. She's been bitten. We have to hurry and get her treated. We ran around in blind panic until we managed to shake off Kako and return to the metal shop. Shouldn't you go to the infirmary? I guess everyone else is here, right? You're finally back, Takumi. We all thought you were done for. What a relief. And Kanata's back too. Huh? Where did the zombie go? Talk more later. We need to treat Kanata first. I'll be fine. Leave me alone. Are you injured? Let me see. I told you I'm fine. Don't touch me with your contemptible hands. She's hiding something. Hey, did you? No, stop. Lady Kanata, is this... It's a bite mark. You were bitten by a zombie? This isn't funny, man. Now you're infected with the zombie virus.
Yeah.
Wait, Kanata's not dead. If we just treat her injury. For now, yeah. But you can't guarantee she's gonna stay sane forever. Sorry, but I ain't letting you keep her here. It is with great bitterness of heart that I must declare the Holy Jumanji Sword and I are in agreement. Come on, we're her friends. We'll treat her injury, of course, but without an antidote, we can't let her stay here. Yeah, it may be better to quarantine her to avoid unnecessary risks. I'm so sorry. Even though a mud-eating pig like me deserves to be quarantined more than you. Should we put her in that weird room on the 1st floor? The door's pretty tough, and we can lock it from the outside. The room with the strange devices from when we were at Kamakura General Hospital. That place is definitely much better than a cage. Put me in there with her. It's my fault she was bitten to begin with, recklessly running off to the roof like that. No, Takumi. Just let me wait it out alone. But now that the zombies have gone inside, we can't leave you by yourself. Excuse me. Wait, the zombies are inside now? You didn't tell us about that. Well, I explained what happened to everyone. How Ima had already been killed, how the zombies flooded into the school, and how I got separated from the zombie, who was now missing. This is exactly why I told you not to go up there. Now this whole thing's shot to hell. I know. What happened to the zombie Kurata is my fault. Well, that's not entirely true. Because the thing is, they locked the roof, and it was off limits. That means it had to be locked from the inside, so the zombies can't break the lock from the outside. Meaning, if Ima was to go up to the roof, the door would be unlocked regardless. He cannot lock it from the inside if he is outside. It's not how that works. And so either way, the scenario would be the same. The only difference is that now Nozomi and Kurata got bitten. Well, Kurata got bitten, Nozomi's missing. That is our fault, technically. However, we have the information that they're inside instead of wondering, going back upstairs and be like, oh, the lock's not on the door and the door's open. We know they're inside and now they're hiding. I guess the scenario's the same, it's just worse here. No, that's fair. So I'll find Nozomi, whatever it takes, and after that, I'll join Kurata in the quarantine room. Takumi. But without Sir Takumi, we would all be in hot soup if anything should happen. No need to worry about that. There's no way I'm letting him stay with me. Who knows what sort of perverse acts he'll force me to perform once we're alone in that room. I demand you all take me there right now before he starts getting ideas. No time for dawdling.
Yeah.
Kurata, wait. Hey. At the end, Kurata was locked up in the mysterious room on the first floor after receiving some basic treatment for her wounds. Can't read. She kept talking tough as usual, but nobody knew what kind of face she was making underneath her mask.
I'm so sorry this had to happen, Kurata. I'll come check on you again.
I spoke to Kurata through the door while making sure it was properly locked. She didn't say a word in response. So Takumi, you have returned. Yeah, I put her in the room like you all wanted. Now I'm going to go look for Nozomi. Huh? You mean now? By yourself? Now's the best time. I didn't sense any zombies nearby when I was in the halls. What if you run into them while you're out there? Might be safe if you're only going out for a short time, but it's too dangerous to wander around for very long. Lady Tsubasa speaks the truth. Do not forget what happened to Sir Ima. Bro, I am awful. It's only 4 p.m. It's not even night. I have no excuse. I know it's risky, but I have to help her no matter what. I try to push away my friends and stop them from holding me back. All of a sudden, a hand appeared from behind me and put my neck in a chokehold. I was careless. The hold tightened until I couldn't breathe. Soon, I found my consciousness slipping away. Sorry, man, but it's like lights out for you. So Takumi's eyes rolled up into the back of his head. Is he still alive? Yeah, just out cold. He needs to stop fussing like a brat, at least for today. He does tend to get carried away when it comes to Nozomi. I mean, still, should I at least try to look for her? Kind of fucked up. She shouldn't have done that, but whatever. It was early morning the next day when I opened my eyes. I slipped out to look for Nozomi while the others were still sleeping, but time just went by fruitlessly. I couldn't find her anywhere. Another day gone. My mind was so focused on Nozomi that I didn't have leeway to do anything else. It's my fault. She's gone because she tried to protect me. I didn't want Nozomi to end up sacrificing herself for me like Hiriko did. Although I wanted to go out and look for her again, I knew the others wouldn't allow it. Are you okay, Takumi? You're so pale. Fine, thanks. I got a lot on my mind, that's all. I'm worried about Nozomi too, you know. I just have no idea what I could do to help. Kyoshika and I did some searching of our own when we took food to Kurata just now, but we didn't find anything. How's Kurata holding up? It didn't seem like anything's changed. I don't think she's turned into a zombie yet. Hey, if she's still fine after an entire day, should we let her out? You mean it's only been a day? Too soon to say for sure if she's still in the clear. Yeah, who knows if she'll turn into a zombie after this. Then how long are we going to keep her locked up like an animal? All the way until day 100? But please calm down. Nobody said anything about keeping her inside for that long. I'm just worried about leaving her alone. I don't want to lose another friend. I won't be able to take it. Have you been listening to yourself, you obstinate oaf? Can you not step out of your cramped little mind for a moment? If we fall here, it's the end of humanity as we know it. What? You're the ones not seeing things from my point of view here. How can we, when it's even harder to decipher than abstract mathematics? Stop it, you two. This isn't the time to be fighting among ourselves. Please, Takumi, you need to cool your head. You're supposed to be our leader, so please. If you ask me, you both need cooler heads, so just go catch some Z's or something. We all went to bed in a tense, unpleasant atmosphere, but I didn't sleep. I simply held my breath and lay in bed, waiting. I waited until I could tell everyone else had fallen asleep before quietly sneaking out. Kodada, are you awake? If you are, then talk to me, please. What are you doing here in the middle of the night? I'll kill you if you try to touch me inappropriately. That's not it. I promised to come check on you again, so here I am. Sorry it took so long. The others wouldn't let me out of their sight. How are you feeling? Anything out of the ordinary? Not that I'm aware of, although my mood has never been worse. Right. If you stay healthy, we should be able to release you from quarantine soon. Just bear with it a little while longer. I'll try my hardest to convince the others too. What are you actually up to? I see no reason for you to be so concerned about my well-being. Do you want me to owe you a favor so you could extort a large sum of money from me later? Can you stop being so obtuse for just 1 minute? You came out looking for Nozomi and me because you were worried about us, right? It's the same feeling that keeps me coming back here. I never truly knew stupidity until I saw you. What? Hey, I'm trying to be nice here. Your voice is grating on my nerves, so get lost already. You slipped out without telling anyone, right? Don't get me involved in your shenanigans when they find out. Fine. I'll come check on you again. Good night. All things considered, I was just glad Kodada was still herself. I quietly crept back into the metal shop in relief. This time, I fell asleep for real. Brother man, what the fuck's happening in this game, dude?
Get prep. Be ready
to... Morning. Felt like sleeping in longer, but I could hardly do that when Nozomi was still out there by herself. Just as I was trying to get out of bed. The sudden blaring of the alarm blew away all traces of sleep out of my head.
Defense.
An attack first thing in the morning? Whatever happened to neighborly courtesy? They better be ready for what's coming to them. Let's get out there and fight, y'all. Right. Prepare to engage the enemy. How, once again, now this is actually happening? Are the zombies gonna be on the field as we're fighting? Is this a new battle? That would be so cool, but also fucked. Can't we pit the zombies and invaders against each other or something? Wouldn't that be the dream? For now, though, let's face reality and get ready to fight. I'm ready. We'll stop them somehow. Okay, everyone, here we go. Defensive battle. Initiate. Ow! Haven't done that yet. Oh, that's right. We left Kodada still locked up, huh? So even with everyone else dead, we still can't use her either. Not that I do, but still. Yeah, fucking distorted music. It's so good. Very sinister, I love it, but still, it's just like, what the fuck's happening, man? Now, are the zombies out here? Interesting, we're all on one side. Why? I can skip the battle, though, so I guess the zombies aren't showing up. Weird.
Is it over?
Wait! Isn't that their Supreme Commander over there?
What?
Vile, barbaric invaders. You should consider it an honor that I deign to speak to you like this.
Last time Hideko was here, but she was on the right side.
Vashnas.
Surrender, and allow me to devour you. If you do that, I will make your deaths quick and painless. Continue to defy me, however. And I will do everything in my power to ensure your final moments are filled with unimaginable agony.
Your words are laughable. We will fight tirelessly for the sake of humanity.
That's right. I ain't gonna let myself get eaten by the likes of you.
I see. Then I need not hold myself back, as I indulge in the entertainment this war brings me.
What's she talking about?
Futurum will be at peace.
Oh yeah, that's right.
When my superior self ascends to godhood. And only then. And to do that, I must devour all of you and make your power my own.
Still don't know what Futurum is. Would like to know.
This war will only end when one side is completely annihilated.
I don't want to fight.
Oh yeah. Shut up. We have zombies to deal with. I really don't care about these voices.
These voices are coming from those invaders.
Don't take them seriously. They're just trying to distract us.
Yeah. We win. Yeah, zombies are more scary than hearing voices from invaders that are like once human. Not really, but it's funny.
Very good.
Is this new?
The grand finale is drawing near. Our next battle will be our last.
I don't think so.
Until next time, vile invaders.
Where's Del Shaw? That's what I want to know. If I remember correctly, we haven't fought Del Shaw on this route yet. After the fight, we dragged our tired bodies back to the school. The final battle was drawing closer. There was something else we had to figure out before that. Namely, the cause of the zombification and how to prevent it. School would be wiped out long before Veshness got to us if we didn't resolve that first. The fact that Nozomi was still missing was making me more and more impatient too. I mean, she's probably turned. There's no way she could go on for that long, especially without Hema. I highly doubt it.
Get prepared. Be ready to.
Welcome to the usual morning announcement in the heavy head. I should get up. My entire body felt sluggish, likely still tired from yesterday's battles, but I had to go look for Nozomi. And I could only do that by slipping out without anyone noticing me. My stomach hurts. Need the bathroom. I stood up, changed to my class armor, and walked toward the door nonchalantly. Good. Now to be able to do my own thing, I put a hand on the door. Hold it right there. Kyoshka, what do you want? Can it wait? I cannot allow you to leave by yourself. If you must go, then I shall accompany you. To the boys' bathroom? Communal urination suits me just fine. You can't do that. Get out of my way. Then tell me why you're in your class armor. It's because you intend to search for Lady Nozomi, isn't it? I'm not. Don't think for a moment that I worry any less for the Lady Nozomi than you. But you also must consider the enemy before us. Think about Veshness. We cannot lose more men if we wish to best her. Surely you understand that. I do. I completely understand. But you can't just ask me to give up. We're not going to resolve the zombie problem by holding up in this place. Hey. Cool it, you two. You're gonna attract all the zombies in hearing range. Oh, right. Sorry for yelling. Look, I get what you're feeling, but Kyoshka's right. We can't lose any more soldiers. If you really have to go out looking for Nozomi, take someone with you. We'll be keeping a lookout here as well. How's that sound? I'll go to the library after delivering breakfast to Karada. Maybe I can find something zombie related there that can help us out. Oh, can I come along? I've been told that I make a fairly sturdy stepladder. In the end, the whole day went by without me being able to accomplish much. The unholy mix of frustration and restlessness from having my movement restricted was slowly making my anger boil over. Before long, it was night. Everyone was doing their own thing until bedtime. Why can't I seem to fix this thing? Falcon was tinkering with some kind of mechanical device. What are you doing over here?
Yeah.
Trying to fix the organic life detection device. Tsubasa said it was damaged. I can get it to work, we'll be able to know how the zombie's faring and get a better grasp on things, right? It's not going to be easy. We can't get the necessary parts because of the current situation. Haven't you heard of percussion maintenance? I can do it to the TV at home all the time. Like this. Okay. Oh, that's calling all the zombies to us. Gago hit the device hard and caused a shrill beeping sound to ripple through the room. Don't do that. Uh-oh, what do I do now? Stop the sound. The zombies will hear it. The only way to do that is to completely destroy the device. Tommaso retrieved the hammer and was about to hit the device when... Ah! The door wasn't locked? The door just wasn't locked. Are you serious? Eek. The zombies are here. 6 zombies suddenly appeared. Including one that was once Ima. Yeah, run everyone. Run. Run where? Cover your eyes and ears. A few seconds after Tsubasa said that, she has a fucking flashbang? Yikes, why is it so bright? Run while you can. Everyone but Kyoshka ran. Everyone fled from the room while the zombies were recoiling. I was about to run out as well when I noticed a figure curled up in front of the door. Kyoshka, are you okay? I tripped and fell, that is all. Get outside quickly, Sir Takumi. Not without you. Come on, let's go together. We've been surrounded. Fortunately, the locker was right behind me. I immediately took the power saw out of it. We can't possibly take on so many zombies at once. Transform into your class armor, Kyoshka. We're gonna bulldoze our way through. Are we really? I just ran into it. I didn't think.
Still.
Okay.
Fight.
So why do we have the power saw then? If not to kill them with it? Can I do it from behind? No.
Not like this.
What's the point of the power saw then? Why lie to me? It's actually faster to have them notice you because their normal walk speed's a little slow. Oh. Well. That shouldn't work. Because, like, the door's all broken. Huh. Yeah, that's the play. Make them come towards you. That way they run faster. Good. I can handle just one. Sorry, Dotami. Sorry, Dotami. I'm really sorry. I braced myself and pointed the power saw at the approaching Dotami. Jesus Christ. The blade of the power saw went right through her body, and I felt it hit bone. We were stunned and stood before the motionless Dotami for a while. The gym was filled with nothing but the sound of Kyoshka sobbing. Then I heard it. Footsteps getting closer to us from behind. I turned around and my eyes widened.
Nozomi?
Yep.
Nozomi! Thank goodness you're still alive!
Are you stupid? You can't be this dumb. You cannot be this dumb. Tears welled up in my eyes and distorted my vision.
Wait, Sir Takumi! That's not Lady Nozomi.
Kyoshka grabbed hold of my arm just before I broke out into a run toward Nozomi.
Oh, God, don't be silly! Nozomi can't be dead! Not Nozomi! No way!
Get a hold of yourself, Sir Takumi! Lady Nozomi has already been turned into a zombie!
No! No! You're lying! Let go of me!
Huh. That's fair, we're at a boiling point.
Sir Takumi!
We're gonna... Yep.
Yoshika!
Oh, this is the scene that I saw before from that YouTube video that like spoiled it for me. Now I know context. I didn't see the bloodshot eyes.
Stop! Nozomi, please! Stop!
You have to kill Nozomi if you want to save Kyoshika. The moment I saw her, I knew she was no longer the same Nozomi. But I'd refused to face reality.
Sir Takumi! Get away! Hurry!
My hands and feet were shaking. My gaze fell on the power saw I was holding. What was I so conflicted about? Kyoshika would die if I didn't do this. If I didn't kill. I raised the power saw and... What? What? Are we gonna kill Kyoshika instead? Or are we gonna run? Kill the zombie Nozomi. That's fucked up. You could say no? That's so fucked. Are you insane? I mean, yes is the answer, but holy shit. I'm not gonna just let Kyoshika die. I swung the power saw down in sheer desperation. Said that weird down. I slammed into something, and warm blood sprayed onto my face. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Did we miss? I came back to my senses when I heard something hit the ground. And then I locked gazes with the thing that had been separated from Nozomi's body. And I finally realized what I had done. Oh. Oh. I don't quite remember what happened after that. Somehow, we joined up with the other 4 survivors and shifted our base to the garage. Alright, that should do the trick. Finish reinforcing this side as well. Not that I think they'd be of much use against the zombies in human strength. It's better than doing nothing. They should ward off some attacks at least. I watched distractedly as the others barricaded the exit. I killed Nozomi. I sliced her head clean off. Ugh. The scene of the killing flashed across my mind. I felt gastric fluid welling up through my throat and had to slap a hand over my mouth. Couldn't stop shaking. Sir Takumi, is everything alright? While I was trying to hold everything together, Kyoshika peered at my face in concern. I understand that I am sticking my nose into your business, and I apologize for that. But there is something that I must tell you. It is about yesterday. You snatched me from the jaws of death, so I just wanted to say... Takumi, I heard all about it, you madman. And Shirigaku interrupted the stuttering Kyoshika before she could finish her sentence. You showed those zombies who's boss yesterday and saved Kyoshika, right? Sir Gaku. Always thought you were too shifty to be trusted before, but now I know you're more than just talk. By the way, just so you know, the bodies of the zombies have all been thrown into the fire, so we're safe now. The sounds and sensations of yesterday played back in my mind again, along with how our eyes looked in the end. All of a sudden, it was hard to breathe properly. My body started shaking again. Sir Gaku, that matter has already been concluded. There's no need to tell Sir Takumi about it. Why are you yelling at me? I was just trying to help him feel better. Ouch! What was that for? Where'd your brains go? Read the room, dingus. Yeah, Takumi can't be having a good time after what he had to do to Nozomi. Right. Sorry. I wasn't trying to stir up bad memories or anything. I said I'm sorry. I'll do anything you want. Just please forgive me. Enough about me. More importantly, can we release Kurata from quarantine now? Kurata? That is my earnest desire as well. In view of the situation, it is too dangerous for Lady Kurata to be alone in that room. You've got a point. What do you guys say? If it doesn't seem like she might turn into a zombie, I think it's better to let her out. Yeah, the zombie infection theory was just a hypothesis anyway. I mean, I don't really mind if we decided the risk is low enough. But I volunteer to talk about it for the mission to bring her back. Try to play dirty with me, huh? You're coming along. No, I can't possibly drive back the zombies if they show up, but you'll be protected by your delinquent aura. The hell's a delinquent aura? You caused this problem by destroying that device in the first place. I can't refute that. So get your scrawny ass over here. Takamado grabbed Gaku by the scruff of his neck and dragged him out of the garage. Is it going to snow in school tomorrow? Or are you going to ask me to call my father for ransom money? Of course not. What do you take us for? Although I wouldn't mind if you wanted to give me some. Even after bringing Kanata back safely, her suspicion of us was at an all-time high. She wouldn't stop glaring daggers at us from beneath her mask. I'm sorry. We'll explain. We told Kanata what happened. She listened quietly without reacting. Very well. I understand now. After mumbling those words, she turned to me. And yet you still found time to show concern for me, you stupid bleeding heart. No, you're just stupid, that's all. I'm not stupid. But, thank you. You're most definitely stupid, but it's the good kind. The kind I approve of. I don't like owing anyone favors, though, so I'll repay you one day. I swear it on the Osazuki name. Lady Kanata. Yoshiko must be feeling so relieved. She was pleading for your release along with Takumi. Kyoshika, I suppose I can measure out an ounce of gratitude to you as well. I will take it. A few more ounces, and I will soon have, a pond? You mean a pound. That's not what we should be talking about. While still in a daze, I watched the others tease each other playfully like before, feeling like I was an unrelated bystander. Kanata's gratitude. Kyoshika's elation. Everything went past me like it was air. Inside, I felt nothing. Yeah, that's kind of a fucked up thing to do. Especially to, essentially, his love. In the main timeline, I guess. I mean, it's still this one, really. There's not been, any other factors. I was gonna say Kanata with that one moment, but no. Or it seems like it. Kind of. 3 days went by after I seemed to have lost touch with my sense of reality. The situation had not improved. I know it's because there are zombies out there, but damn, it's hella depressing to be holed up in one room all day. Yes, we need some entertainment to lighten the mood. Kyoshika, swallow your sword and push it out your backside. You ask the impossible. I have pushed it out from outside in before, but never inside out. I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
I figured it was, you know, it's very vague. They allude to it a lot. I didn't think she would just confirm it like that. You seem pretty into whatever you're reading, Tsubasa. What is it? Oh, this? Some old scroll. Found it in the library and brought it along when we escaped the metal shop. I just wanted to see if I could find anything zombie related in it. That makes sense. Kanata seems fine now, but there may be some other unknown side effects from the bite. For now, I think the most probable answer is that you don't get turned into a zombie just by getting bitten. You don't? What's that mean? Turning into a zombie after getting bitten is probably just a myth popularized by the movies. Then why did everyone who was killed turn into zombies? That's what we're trying to find out. Just like how we're always trying to find out why you're so stupid. I resemble that comment. I am indeed more ignorant about some things than my peers, but that is all. The reason people are turning into zombies. You know, if we found the reason, we'd be able to rip those zombies a new one, right? It seems that way, but we don't know anything yet. Maybe burning up the bodies of the zombies wasn't the best thing to do. Why? This is going to sound crazy, but if they were still around, I think we might have found some kind of clue by dissecting them. It's just a theory, of course. Okay, there's no way to check now that they've all been burned up. Not all of them. You want zombie bodies? We could always get more. Huh? Let's get out there and catch us some zombies. And how do you propose we do that? Let me handle this. I got an idea. I ain't about to cower in this room forever. About time we gave those some bitches some payback. I'll never put faith in this silver. In this silver? I want to know why. I don't know where I saw silver. I'm fucking out of it today. In this vulgar peon's ideas, but I'm fed up with all the sneaking around too. We can't move forward if we keep hiding like this. Depends on what you guys have in mind, but I think anything that may lead us to a clue might be worth pursuing. Well, if everyone's in, then I'm in. How about you, Takumi? I don't care either way. Stop moping around already. Yeah, I ain't about to say anything like that. I can't even imagine the pain you must be feeling right now.
Hey!
But if you had to kill Nozomi back there, Kyoshka would have died, right? Sir Takamaru. Can't you see you're killing her inside every minute she sees you feeling down? You wanted to think you wouldn't have had to suffer if she died instead? I was startled by Takamaru's words. I wasn't trying to make Kyoshka feel that way at all. But I still couldn't forget the sensations I felt and the look in Nozomi's eyes. I couldn't forgive myself for what I did.
If you can't get back on your feet for yourself, do it for Kyoshka.
For Kyoshka? When I raised my head, I saw Kyoshka's face, twisted in remorse and agony. Kyoshka, don't look so sad. I did all that by myself. None of it was your fault. I didn't do it for you to look like that. I caused that. I ain't gonna pull you along if you don't wanna. You decide. I did the unforgivable. But I'd be hurting Kyoshka again if I kept despairing like this. Then I might as well. I'll do it. I'll join your plan. Now we're talking, and I don't want to be hearing any complaining from you later. I won't. Sorry for making you feel bad, Kyoshka. I'm fine now. No, please do not apologize for anything. I really am grateful that you saved my life. I'm so unsophisticated and dull in speech, and I couldn't do anything for Lady Nozomi either. And then I just... Don't cry. What happened wasn't your fault at all. But, Lady Nozomi... She's crying as hard as little children do when I sit next to them. You made Kyoshka cry. Kneel down on the bed and knives to show your contrition. Please, no. Right on. Now that awkward stuff's out of the way, let's go get revenge for Nozomi. Yeah. With our emotional gears thus shifted, we immediately started preparing for Takamaru's plan. That afternoon.
You need to dig deeper over there. That's where the punji sticks are going.
The what?
Yes, ma'am. My muscle training will be coming in handy here.
I don't know what a punchy stick is. Also, there's a mole? Hello? Kurata? There's just a mole there? I mean, I guess animals do exist. They mentioned it in the explorations, but I don't think we've seen one in a CG.
My back hurts. Do we really need such a big hole?
We started by building a massive pitfall in the schoolyard.
A pitfall to trap all the zombies in? I couldn't have thought of anything more straightforward if I tried.
Yeah. I'm real smart, huh?
That wasn't a compliment, I don't think.
As clever as a brain-dead punk can be, I suppose. Are you doing my part for me, Kyoshka?
That goes without saying. The training arc is my favorite part of any story.
We spent a lot of time digging the hole. What did they hear it? Good. Mission work. Zombie trap was officially completed after we spread the camouflage over the pitfall. Now we just have to make a lot of noise to attract them here. I thought you'd never ask. Takamaru took out his infuser. I'll lure them all here on my bike. He transformed into his class armor and started tearing through the school on his motorcycle. Yeah, that makes sense.
Hey! Come on and join us in the open, you freaking zombies! If you're looking for a fight, you got one in me. What are you waiting for?
He's really excited about this.
Yeah, he's practically glowing with life. He must have been really stressed out. Ugh, I just hope the zombies show up before he destroys my eardrums.
Look over there, everyone. At Kyoshka's shrill cry, we all turned to look where she was pointing. Ooh, that's Eito, I think, right? Yeah. One zombie? Is that all?
Huh?
Yeah, I don't see the rest anywhere. Only one comes out after all that running around. Guess I wasn't loud enough. Would have been easier if we could get them all at once. One's good enough. Now we just have to lure them over. Are they getting intelligence? Is that why they sent out one? They're gonna like, the plan's not gonna work a second time? I'd barely finished the sentence when... Hey, he's coming over. Is this really gonna work? Don't panic. Our pitfall design was perfect.
Hey!
Come on, keep coming. Zombie Ato kept getting closer and closer at an alarming speed, until finally... Ah, that's what that's called. I didn't know they were called punji sticks.
He fell for it! That'll show him!
I figured that's what they were doing, but I didn't know that was the name.
Did the trap work?
I peered cautiously over the edge of the pit. I could see Ato lying at the bottom, pierced through by sharpened sticks we put down there.
One of the sticks has gone through his head. He stopped moving.
I made the trap and all, but this is just too gross. I need to throw up.
Hell yeah! Get a load of that. We did it! It was a barbaric plan, but at least all that digging I had to do didn't go to waste. Hardly did any digging. Seeing a former acquaintance falling for such a gruesome trap wasn't a good feeling, even if he hadn't been a traitor. We quickly moved Ato's body to the garage before the other zombies had a chance to show up. Shouldn't... As fucked as it is, we should probably remove his head for the examination so he doesn't get back up. Because we... Sure, Ava stopped moving, but we didn't necessarily confirm that they can't get back up. Like, after that kind of head injury, right? I'll start the examination right away, but I'm not an expert or anything. It might take a while. If all goes well, I should be done by tomorrow. Can you guys wait until then? Of course. Thanks for doing this. We may finally figure out why they've been turning into zombies. What's with the gloomy face? This could be just what we need to finally kick their asses. He's gloomy because he has no excuse to slack anymore if we do find out the proper way to kill them. No, I'm not. Don't put words into my mouth. Oh, that's still better than me, since my entire existence is the epitome of gloom. You've already gone straight past gloom to doom. Yes, I was born doomed. How did you know? Sorry, but can you guys take this outside? I'm trying to concentrate here. We left Tsubasa alone and waited for her to finish her autopsy. What do you mean? Like, not in the room? Okay, she seems fine. Next morning, around the time the usual morning announcement played, Tsubasa informed us she had finished her examination of Ato's body. Phew, this should be okay. Thanks again, Tsubasa. Did you stay up all night? Are you feeling alright? I was rushing to finish because there was something I wanted to look into. You found the answer? Yep, I finished the dissection. Everyone, come over here. Look at this. What the hell is that? Is that a worm? Never seen one this shape before. I found it inside Ato's body. To be precise, in his brain. His brain? Yes, it's similar to a parasite. You see these super thin tentacles? It looks disgusting. What even are those? They stretched out from his brain and ran through every corner of his body. I think these tentacles were spliced with all of Ato's nerves to make his dead body move around. Probably the same for the other zombies. So this slimy little thing's the reason dead people are turning into zombies? I've never seen anything like this before. What is it? Neither have I. You're lying. You probably have a toy for tentacle play that looks just like this. Certainly not. I am unfailingly loyal to the unholy Jumanji sword. Yeah. Back to the topic at hand. So, I actually have an idea what this thing might be. You do? Its characteristics match something I read about in that old scroll the other day. I was wondering if they could be the same thing. Let's see. It's this part here. What the fuck is that?
Gi. That's
Yep.
the name of this thing?
What? But the Gi that infected us, like, gave us a split personality. What? Wait a minute. This looks a little different from the one you pulled out. I'll explain that part too. It's going to get complicated though. First of all, the Gi depicted here is a Gi queen. This queen is the egg-laying type. So something like a queen ant. That's right. The difference between them and ants is that Gi and queens exist in two different states. The one we're looking at here is in its female spawning phase. It only gives birth to a single female egg. And this is the male spawning phase. In this form, it only gives birth to male eggs. So there's two types, each able to produce only male or female eggs. Exactly. Now here's the important part. The male spawner lays her eggs in dead bodies. Dead bodies? Wait, that means... Whatever you're thinking right now is probably right, Takumi. Look at this. When a male spawner lays an egg in a dead body, it immediately hatches into a larva. The larva then crawls through the body toward the brain. Once there, the larva makes use of the nerve fibers to control the host's bodies.
So from the outside, it looks like the body has come back to life, like a zombie.
Then what you showed us just now was... Yes, this Gi larva was the reason Eito turned into a zombie. Seriously? Eito's being controlled by that thing? Any other information about the other type of queen, the female spawner? There is some, but I'm not sure I understand it very well. It says a queen in its female spawning phase inhabits living bodies instead of dead ones. No other details, huh? I think I get the gist of it now. If we die and this Gi lays an egg in our dead bodies, the disgusting larva mind rapes us. It turns us into zombies, toying with our bodies as they please. Yeah. Toying with our bodies? Such obscenity. I must know more. Yeah, I think there's something written about that written here. This picture shows a zombie attacking someone. It looks like the victim is getting infected too. Looks just like what's happening here. This is how the Gi operate. By controlling dead bodies to attack the living, they can create more dead bodies. The more dead bodies there are, the more seed beds the Gi queen has to lay her eggs in. That's how they multiply. People do say the purpose of all living matter is to multiply, but still. That's so distasteful that I just threw up in my mouth. Is there a better way to reproduce than that? Why has Gaku's been silent this whole time? Gaku's been like oddly silent about certain things, as if he knows something. The book doesn't say anymore, but there's still a lot about this Gi creature we don't understand. So is the females, so judging by that information, where is it? A female inhabits living bodies instead of dead ones. So we have a queen specifically, while all the dead zombies are male spawning ones. Got it. So we have a queen that gave birth to that's in the female spawning phase, and that's what we have, which is why we went on the slasher route. So now everyone else has the male spawning queen. So actually, so this is the slasher route still, just with zombies. Oddly enough. That's okay, we've gotten some very useful information because of you, Tsubasa, thank you. The more we understand, the more sorry I feel for anyone who's been turned into a zombie. We were stunned into silence by the discovery of this bizarre life form. Afterwards, we combed through the contents of the scroll again. But we found no mention of the zombie's weakness, or anything about their behavior that could be used to our advantage. So, this has to mean that, I would assume the sponsor, because they needed dead bodies, right? So that was probably for like the female thing. I'm just saving again to kill some time as I'm talking. So that's probably what the sponsor was dealing with in the killing game route. They needed more dead bodies, and that's probably how they operated with them. The other thing was, I had an idea or a thought, but now I'm forgetting it immediately. It's like, oh, that's what it was. The people who sent us here have to know about this, right? They have to. How else are you going to do all this? Especially the sponsor for the killing game rounds, like how they even showed up, how they got there and operated the whole killing game. They have to know about the Gi. And Sirei has to know about it too. Is that why we're special? When he was talking to Eito when we left him alive, it's like, oh, Takumi's a special case beyond the whole time traveling hemoanima. Do we have a female one and everyone else has the male spawning one? It happened that afternoon, amidst the tension that was still lingering from the Gi revelation. Huh?
Takumi?
Oh. Gaku had been keeping a lookout through the openings of the barricade, suddenly let out an astonished cry. Huh? What? What do you want? No, it's... Wait, what? That's weird. I thought I just saw you running down the hallway. The hell are you talking about? He's been here the whole time. I know, sheesh. It's just, I definitely saw him in the hallway too. He was being chased by the zombie Hideko and zombie Moko. No, wait. Maybe it wasn't Hideko. Anyway, I'm not lying. I really saw it. Gasp. So Takumi, do you have a twin? Well, that kind of plot twist is so overused. The players are not going to like it. I'm an only child, and I haven't taken a step out of this place. Yes, everyone makes mistakes once in a while. Except me, who's one big walking mistake. Come on, guys. Why doesn't anyone believe me? No, I do. That's probably who's like the hidden one in the fucking... Is that the sponsor? Is that all of the sponsors? They're just hidden Takumis? Are they all just Takumi? I don't understand. I don't fucking get this game, dude. Are you tired, Gaku? You haven't been yourself lately. Huh? Don't think I haven't noticed. Anyway, I'll take over as lookout. You just rest for now. Come on, change of shift. Okay. Thanks, Tsubasa. No sweat. Gaku sat down quietly after Tsubasa took over. He was deep in thought and looked uneasy the whole time. Before long, night fell and day 79 drew to a close. Yeah, like what the fuck does Gaku know? I don't understand anymore. I don't think I have for like a long while, but still, dude.
For humanity, glory to the...
Yeah. It was now day 80. We couldn't do anything except keep an eye on what was happening outside. Frustration was starting to build. Come on, how long are we gonna be trembling in fear of those zombies? Shut up and keep your voice down, or I'll cut you up and feed you to them. Just try saying that again. I don't hit women, but tomatoes are fair game. Stop it, you two. We can't be fighting among ourselves right now. I understand why they're feeling annoyed. We found the reason everyone's turning into zombies, but nothing about their weaknesses, if they have any. There's something I've been wondering. Has this geek creature always been looking around inside the school? That's a good question. I guess we'll never know for sure. It's entirely possible it was, or it might have come in from outside. I've never seen any bugs like it before, and I doubt it could have simply crawled through the wall of fire. Is that the bug that I mentioned before that Gaku and Dadami found? They brought it in? Is that why Gaku's so uneasy? Because it's his fault? Didn't the scroll say the female spawner infected live bodies? Just one of that freaking creepy crawlies enough to be the end of us. Yes, there could be one of those hiding somewhere. I know the saying, if you see one, there's 100 more. We must unleash the poison mist on them with a roach spray of some description. That's not the type of bug we're dealing with, moron. Then again, do we know that for sure? Hey guys. Gaku, who had been unusually quiet, suddenly shrieked in a broken voice. What is it? Hey, you're drenched in sweat. Everything okay? I just wanted to say... What? That is, you know... Just spit it out before I get any madder. Okay, I'll talk.
I may know something about that.
About what? Where the gi came from? Yeah, I may have an idea where they came from. Where they came from? Gaku, can you explain what's going on? I'll try. Little by little, the story started unfolding from Gaku's lips. Oh my god, I called it. It was that. Takumi, do you remember what Dadami and I found when we were at the enemy base? The enemy base? Oh, when we went on that expedition in the school bus. Yeah, that was like day 7 or something. What are you guys doing here? We're heading back. Yeah, they did bring it. It's their fucking fault. Hey, Takumi, take a look at this cute little thing here. I followed Dadami's gaze and saw something crawling from underneath a dead body. Ah. There were 2 of them, in fact, each scurrying out from a different location. Ew, what are those? Some kind of bug? They were moving too quickly for me to get a good look, but they seemed to be about the size of a fist. Frankly speaking, they were neither little nor cute. Yeah, there were a couple of gross-looking bugs there. Wait, bugs? Were they? Now I know those things were Gi queens. They were at the enemy base? And we somehow brought them back? It can't be. Someone would have noticed something that big following us back. Unless... Well, the truth is... Nanami and I put the gi into bottles and brought them back with us. You did what? We pretended to go to the bathroom, but went and caught them instead. Then we hid the bottles. We were thinking of keeping them as pets. And then the two of you took the bus the next day after leaving that note behind. Gone out to run an errand. BRB from Nanami and Gaku. What the heck? Don't those guys have any sense of danger at all? Why did you leave without saying anything? Be honest, we won't be mad. I left something behind the other day when Gaku and I went for our group peeing session. That's right, we accidentally left our infusers behind. I knew we'd get chewed out for it, so we decided to go back and get them ourselves. Both of you lost them at the same time? How could you be so dense? We'd actually gone to recover the ghee bottles we'd hidden there. You said they just now, right? You're referring to both a female and a male spawner. Yeah, we caught two of them. Nanami took the female spawner, which we named Alpha 1. The male spawner was Alpha 2. I kept that one. Now I see what's going on. And who to blame for this mess. Look at what you've done. All this because you wanted a stupid pet? I'm sorry. How would I know they turned out to be something so nasty? Please don't beat him up. If you want to punch something, rearrange my unwanted face instead. Control yourself. We need the information Gaku has right now. Fine. You okay, Gaku? Yeah, thanks. This war criminal ought to be tried and torn asunder right away. But I'll let you at least explain yourself first. Why did you do it? I just wanted to keep it real or something. Something that would bring me some relief from this stupid war I never agreed to joining in the first place. Trust me, we all get it, but even so, how did things end up like this? What went wrong? You have to let us know. The Alpha 2 I'd been keeping suddenly stopped moving one day. I thought she was dead and opened the bottle to check, but then she suddenly woke up and jumped out. She disappeared before I could catch her again. So she got away from you. What did you do after that? I knew I was in hot water, so I went to tell Nanami. You saw us talking about it in the hallway that day too, Takumi. Oh. Is that Nanami and Gaku? That's an unusual pair. Wait, so which one did Gaku have? Where did they mention it? Male spawner. Female spawner is Alpha 1, which Nanami had. Male spawner is the one that does dead bodies. So this is Gaku's fault. Hey, they're gonna be okay, right? I don't know, man. At least Alpha 1's doing alright. I remember that. I remember now that Alpha 1 was referring to the ghee, huh? You little shit. Why did you tell us this the day she ran away? Because she was my pet. I was already attached to her. If you found Alpha 2, you would have killed her because she looked gross or whatever. I didn't know she'd end up turning people into zombies. Then why did you tell us after the zombies started showing up? You were sweating nervously the entire time because you knew the two could be related, right? Well... Assuming you were just unsure, what about after Tsubasa explained what ghee were? You had to have known by then, but you still pretended you did it. I was just afraid that you guys would blame me. Quit screwing around. I didn't infiltrate to make yourself look good while the whole world was going to hell or all around you.
I'm sorry. Oh. I'm really sorry.
Gaku. Let me get one thing absolutely straight. The ghee that escaped was a male spawner, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. I knew it. Kyoshka, do you remember the other day when we were in the hallway near the morgue? Okay, that took forever to fucking load. That was weird. That thing. For a reason I mentioned too, because I thought ghee were microscopic, but that reminded me that they were visible. And not only that, when Tsubasa dissected it, she was showing us in person, so it had to be relatively large enough to be seen by the human eye. What is it? I thought I felt someone staring at me for a moment. Did you see anything, Kyoshka? I did feel a presence. Now that you mention it, it was too brief to make out. That must have been the escaped Alpha 2, the male spawner. Good grief. She just happened to be taking a walk there? No, it wasn't mere coincidence. I think Alpha 2 must have had an objective in mind. After escaping, she headed for the morgue to find a dead body to lay eggs in. She detected us nearby after she laid an egg in Yugamu's body. That prompted her to flee the morgue, and that's when we sensed her.
Ugh.
Aha, so that was the origin story on how Sir Yugamu became zombie patient 0. As for the other three, Eito, Moko, and Ava, she probably went back to lay eggs in them after we left. I breathed in deeply after that long explanation. The others reacted to my speech with a mixture of uneasiness and acceptance. That makes a few things a lot clearer. So there was never a zombie virus in the first place. That's why I didn't return after getting bitten. The zombie outbreak was caused by a male-spawning Gi queen that Gaku and Dadami brought back from outside. She escaped and laid her eggs in the dead bodies. Every time the zombies killed someone, the queen laid another egg in the body, which produced more zombies, who attacked more humans. That cycle is why more and more zombies kept popping up. Seriously, what the hell? This was all you and that psycho girl's fault. Now what you gonna do about it, huh? My feelings on the matter are complicated when I think about what Sir Takumi had to go through. If there were no zombies, Sir Takumi would have had to do that to Lady Nozomi. No point crying over spilt milk, if you ask me. It's not like Gaku wanted this to happen. As if I'd be so nice. You could go cry about being lonely and wanting a stupid pet in front of their gravestones. But I just... Guys, stop it already. Gaku may have started this chain of events, but we won't solve anything by blaming him. Tsubasa. Pretty words won't fix anything either. Ain't you even the least bit mad at him? I'm just saying, hammering him out of anger won't get us anywhere. And he told us everything knowing full well we were going to chew him out for it. Why don't we spare a thought for his feelings too? Tsubasa, thank you. She's right. Instead of fighting, we should be focusing on what we can still do. I just need to confirm something important. We know Alpha 2 got away, but what about Dadami's Alpha 1? Now that you mention it, since Alpha 1 is a female spawner, that means she could take over living things. We can't have something like that running around. What happened to Alpha 1, Gaku? Dadami never mentioned her escaping, so I'm guessing she's still in her room? We have to find her, now. We can't let these Gi keep running around unchecked. Verily. Come on, Gaku, you're coming along. Pull yourself together. Right. We quietly set off for the garage to look for Alpha 1. Zombies almost detected us halfway through, but we managed to move ahead cautiously without incident. Oh boy, the moment of truth, huh? So we got infected somehow. So the question is, at what point did we get infected? By the female spawner. Right? Because, kill zombie to zombie. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for... What is this? Take action. Kick the attacker. Dodge the attack. Oh, that's too far back. Actually, no, that's not true. Because it was like day 7 or some shit, right? Yeah, to leave the school, we went to second to last Defense Academy. When did we get infected by the female spawner? Kick the attacker. Dodge the attack, jump out the window. We had to have gotten infected by here. Right? Yeah, because Moko was dead after this, which was apparently us. So we killed Moko here. So technically that was the result of the Gi, which means we're infected already. But we just never did anything out of the ordinary. I guess because we're under constant surveillance, there's not many chances we're by ourselves. We finally reached Dadami's room. This will answer my question, I guess. Where's the bottle with Alpha 1 in it? It should be somewhere here. I know Dadami was keeping it here. We may be looking in the wrong places. Let's all calm down and search again. We went through the room with a fine-tooth comb, but no matter how hard we looked, we couldn't find Alpha 1 anywhere. Female spawner was too dangerous to leave alone. We had to find and exterminate it one way or the other. Everyone agreed on that, so we decided to split up to search for the school for it. However, days went by, and the female spawner never turned up. Yeah, because I'm assuming we're infected with it. That's a lot of days passing by. We're going to day 90? Oh, 86. When we woke up that day, we realized we were one person short. Huh. Yeah, what happened to Shoma?
Huh?
Where's Shoma? No idea. He was already gone when I woke up. Maybe he went out for a walk or something. In this situation? We've been going outside more often lately to search for the missing Gi. If Shoma had simply gone out to a nearby familiar spot, I might be getting worried for nothing. You better not have gotten killed and turned into a zombie. That's not even funny. I'm sure we'll be back soon. Let's just wait and see. Yeah. But our anticipation turned into dread when Shoma still didn't return. He's taking a little too long to get back from his walk, isn't he? Yeah. Now I'm concerned. Should we go look for him? What else can we do? Hurry, all of you. Wait, we don't want to make things worse, so let's split up into teams of 3 just in case.
Huh?
Got it. I'll watch your backs. As you wish. We immediately transformed into our class armor. Kyoshika, Kanata, and I would search the 1st and 2nd floors, while Takamaru, Tsubasa, and Gaku would take the 3rd floor and the roof. Oh, I thought it was gonna be like 3 of us walking. It's not here either. Not being able to shout the name of the person we're looking for is just pure torture. Yeah, we have to move around carefully too. It allowed me to use my aura to search for signs of a person's presence. I can detect a whole slew of activities within a 13 feet radius of this aura. With this aura. What aura? You're just doing a visual sweep of the surroundings. Talk about useless. Regardless of the method, I've grown stronger. My previous record was 6.5 feet. Let's just do it the old-fashioned way, please. We continued with our search after that, but couldn't find Shoma. Maybe the other team was having more luck. With that hope in mind, we headed to the meeting point at the hallway of the 3rd floor. Are they here yet? Continue looking around for the other team. And then suddenly, we saw them running toward us with panicked looks on their faces. We're in trouble. Deep trouble. Shut up. Keep your voice down. You keep your voice down. What's wrong? Calm down first, then talk. Okay, so we found Shoma in the war room. Oh, truly? That is reassuring news. You imbecile. They found him, but didn't bring him along. That can only mean one thing. Yeah. You should probably come see for yourselves. They led us to the war room, where we saw the most unpleasant sight. Lying on the table was a body, covered in so much blood you could tell at a glance revival was going to be impossible. It was the dead body of Shoma. Sir Shoma. When we first came in here, we saw him collapse on the floor with blood all over, but he was still breathing. Did he say anything? Yeah, we got his last words too. Just before he gasped his last, Shoma said, I was sad to see everyone in such a bad mood. I thought some tasty food might cheer you up. He was trying to sneak into the cafeteria, but the zombies found and attacked him before he got there. As he fled for his life, he managed to jump into the war room, but the injuries he sustained were fatal.
Just before he died, he said, everyone, please live on.
Those were his last words. The dumb bastard was just trying to help us. Damn it. This may have given us a chance to end things.
Huh?
How do you mean? The zombies are killing people to create spawning grounds for the Gi Queen Alpha 2, right? In other words, if the queen dies, the zombies won't have to kill anymore. Does that make sense? It does. There's no need to make spawning grounds if the spawner no longer exists. Precisely. So the only way to end this is to kill Alpha 2. Sounds logical, but how? We'll lure her to us, using Shoma's corpse as bait. Using our friend's body to lure out the parasite that was creating all these zombies. Everyone had an immediate adverse reaction to Konata's blasphemous suggestion, but she didn't back down. Shoma's last wish was for us to survive, right? We should honor that. This is how we're going to mourn his death, by killing the Gi and living on. She was right. Shoma's efforts would go down the drain if we died now. Konata's rallying evidently strengthened everyone's resolve. The plan we then drew up would go something like this. We would lure Alpha 2 out using Shoma's body and, while she was laying her egg in it, shoot a net down from the ceiling to capture her. There wasn't much preparation needed for such a simple plan. Tsubasa retrieved some tools from the garage and finished building the trap in about an hour.
All right. Now we just have to wait for Alpha 2 to show up.
We hid ourselves from sight and quietly watched over Shoma's remains.
Hey, do you really think we can catch the key like this?
1, shut up. 2, you literally caught one and put it in a bottle. Yes.
The simpler the trap, the more effective it is. Not that I expect a dunderhead like you to understand.
Ouch.
Everyone quiet! Look,
Oh, that thing is huge. Oh, they said the size of a fist. That thing is massive. That is disgusting.
To be honest, she is too revolting for me to even lay my eyes upon.
Gaku, can you confirm if that's Alpha 2?
Yep, that's her all right. The same Alpha 2 I was keeping.
she's already trying to lay an egg in Shoma's dead body. Ugh, Tsubasa, we only have one chance. Don't mess it up. I know that.
Yeah. Tsubasa was staring hard at Alpha 2, her hand trembling from nerves, but still ready to activate the switch and trigger the trap. The moment Gi stopped moving and began to lay the egg, she pressed it.
Yes, we did it! We stopped her in her tracks.
Those holes look big enough we could just get out.
Hell of a job there, Tsubasa. And too bad for you, squirming mech.
Just kill it. Just kill it. Stop talking. Just kill it.
Now we just have to kill Alpha 2. Don't let her get away.
We lowered Shoma's body down to the floor, net and all, but something was wrong. Wait, where'd she go? We looked around under the net, but couldn't find the Gi anywhere. Hey, we saw it get trapped inside, didn't we? Where the hell is it now? Probably inside of him. No. Did I miss? I was so sure I got her. But now, I messed up our only chance. It wasn't your fault, Tsubasa. Right, guys? Yeah, you were perfectly on time. We all saw the net come down over the Gi. I remembered what Gaku had mentioned previously and gasped in realization. The Alpha 2 I'd been suddenly keeping stopped moving one day. I thought she was dead and opened the bottle to check, but then she suddenly woke up and jumped out. She disappeared before I could catch her again. Hey, I know this sounds ridiculous, but could she have done that on purpose? When Alpha 2 escaped from her bottle, it was because Gaku thought she was dead and let his guard down, right? Well, yeah. What are you getting at? If she was deliberately playing dead in order to escape from the bottle... Oh, I get it. You think the Gi may have noticed from the start that Shoma's body was bait. I'm just guessing here. But she might have already known how to escape from the net and done all this to toy with us. That sounds like a stretch. A mere insect wouldn't have that level of intelligence. It's as likely as Kyoshka suddenly growing fur. Am I lower than an insect to you? I'm with Kanata on this. Ain't no way a bug would be able to do all that. Right. Yeah, I'm probably overthinking this. Sorry for making things weird. Forget what I said. No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You assume that it's in the body and burn it. Burn the body. Do not let it out the net at all. Anyways, this creature we were dealing with was so out of this world. The way she acted like she knew what we were up to. Were we really up against a mere bug? No. Or was she something more complex than we imagined? Uneasiness clung to my mind, but despite my best efforts, I couldn't quite erase it. So what do you mean? I would assume it's just in Shoma's body. Burn it. Yeah, it sucks, but that's kind of what you have to do. After that, we cremated Shoma's body just to be safe. Well, I guess never mind. With Alpha 2 on the loose, there was still a chance his body might be turned into a zombie. We stood and stared dazedly as Shoma's body was consumed by the undying flames. Nobody knew what else we could do to deal with Alpha 1, Alpha 2, or the zombies. Because of that, the 86 ended on a hollow, empty note. The 87.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
Morning. Sirius' cheering announcement was a stark contrast to the heavy mood that hung over us. We started getting ready for the day without saying anything. Morning, Takumi. It's a really tense atmosphere to be waking up to, huh? Well, we practically have nothing to be happy about. I actually have a suggestion. Why don't we make graves for those who died? Graves? Yeah, Ava has a grave marker, but none of the others do yet. I think we should do something for them. I mean, we even used Shoma's body as bait. Yeah, we shouldn't be in too much danger if we're only going to the schoolyard. Count me in for that. Some grave markers are the least we could do. Okay, can I join you? I know I have no right to, all things considered, but I want to apologize to them. Of course. Let's all go together. Tsubasa, thank you. Really. I'll accompany you as well. There's safety in numbers, after all. True enough. Well then, what are you peasants waiting for? Okay. We'll get going once everyone's ready. We worked together to place grave markers for all our fallen friends and place some flowers we had picked in front of them. Everyone fell silent for a while after that.
The weather is so fine, isn't it?
Yeah. Best kind of weather for a ride.
Almost like everything that's happened, including the war, was just a bad dream.
I am in full agreement.
Hey, Dalshaw. He's just there. He's just there. So, yes, a fine day. So what are you guys doing? It's like, oh, hey man, what's good? There he was, standing in our midst like he belonged here. I quickly rolled around, only to see something that made me doubt my eyes. What? How? You Earthlings truly do resemble us in some ways. Another commander? What happened to the alarm? What's going on? My head was swirling in confusion and I couldn't say a word. Takumi, get away from him! Those words finally brought me back to my senses, and I quickly leapt back. How did the enemy get in without triggering the alarm? Alarm? What are you talking about? Don't tell me he went straight through the undying flames. You here by yourself? Don't you guys usually bring a bunch of minions with you? Oh yeah, I don't like them. They go against my principles. That's the same. Don't order me to destroy this place. What do you mean? What are you trying to say? I merely wish to know who all of you are. Now prepare for battle. All will be understood when we cross weapons. So, do we have the poison this time? How are we gonna bullshit our way into this one? With that, the commander turned away and put some distance between us. What's with this guy? He's clearly different from the others we faced. What now? Can anyone talk some sense into that old guy for us? Don't be stupid. Does he seem like the sort of enemy who would be open to discussion? Nah, we'll just have to fight him. Hell yeah, I'm readier than ever before. Come and get some of this. So Takumi, a defensive battle is upon us. The school must be protected. Right, let's do this. Yeah, this is all the same, so. So, once again, how do we bullshit our way through this? Uh-huh. So is it just because, like, oh, you got movement to the poison, so we're gonna do it now?
What a powerful foe!
Yeah, that's the same.
Packs a punch, I'll give him that. But why aren't any of our attacks working on him?
Maybe that's his ability. It's probably what got him through the wall of fire, too.
We can't give up now. Keep going, everyone.
Oh, doesn't he disappear? Or not disappear, he like de-transforms, right? Yeah. Doesn't he kill? He killed us last time, right? When he did this? When he de-transformed, he cut our head off. I don't know why he did. Asshole, but sure. I get the gist of what you're all about. Huh? He de-transformed. Why?
Yeah.
Hold on. Doesn't this give us an opening? We can get him now. No, hold on. Oh, what's the matter? I wasn't sure why myself. I think I was overwhelmed. As a mere ordinary human, I couldn't help but be intimidated by the dignified conduct of this line of a man standing before us. Yeah, that's all the same. What are you fighting for? That came out of nowhere. Are we playing 20 questions now? Coming back from death after death to fight again. Do you live solely to fight in this war? That would make you no different from those abominable combat organisms created by that woman. Do not compare us to that cannon fodder. So that's how you refer to them, too. Cannon fodder. Guinea pigs, slaves, playthings. You consider that sense of superiority to be something like wisdom. I suppose all living creatures reach the same endpoint eventually. Shut up and cut to the chase already. You try to tell us to surrender? If we do, we'll all be killed, won't we? I doubt Veshness would let us live. Then should you simply accept death? Huh? Stop messing with us, we're not going to give up on life. Yeah. My vision lurched, there was a loud thump. Yep. Been beheaded. Heard Kyoshiko's voice in the distance, and then my visions turned red. Then from red to black. My whole world was enveloped in darkness. Did we fight Dao Shaw the same day? We're close to like day 90. And now we have zombies on the loose. Last time it was just a killer, serial killer. We have like literal zombies. We can't be out for that long. We still have to fight Veshness. Oh my god. After a long time of persistent darkness, finally, I can think again. How much time has gone by? My head ached as if it was being bludgeoned by a blunt instrument, and endlessly drawn out agony suffocating me. And then, it all suddenly eased off. Everyone's still alive, of who's left. Found myself suddenly awake. I strained my eyes and saw the familiar interior of the garage. Ugh, my body hurts. So Takumi, are you awake now?
Huh?
You bastard, you're finally up. Feeling okay? Yeah.
Relief. I'm flooded with relief. I was so worried about you.
What happened to me? Your confusion is quite understandable, considering how you've been out for nearly a week. A week? That old man sliced your head off all of a sudden. We took you to the Revive-O-Matic as quickly as we could, but the zombies found us. Revival was cut short halfway through as a result. Your physical injuries were already healed, but we had no idea if you would ever wake up.
That is why I am beyond the moon to see you awake.
Oh, thanks for helping me out there. What happened with that Dal Shah guy? They're cutting off your head. He just left. He said he'd be back soon. And he was. Yesterday was a hell of a nasty day. What? Yesterday? Dal Shah attacked the school, and we managed to hold it back somehow, but then... that Veshness bitch showed up all of a sudden and attacked him. Luckily for us, there was some internal discord going on. We could have beaten them both together. They decided to fight each other instead of us, but the real problem started after that. Veshness killed Dal Shah and absorbed his cryptoglobin. She was injured in the fight, though, so she pulled back. That's where we're at right now. Okay. I'm just glad everyone is safe. Indeed. Other than that, we are doing quite alright. But we've made zero progress on anything else. Not capturing the Gi or clearing out the wandering zombies. Coming up with a foolproof way to get away from the zombies is probably more effective than looking for the Gi right now. The missiles will launch on day 100 anyway. That's true. Only there was some anti-zombie equipment we could use in the meantime. Can you build something like that, Tsubasa? I can try, but I don't know how effective it will be. There's no easy way to suppress their superhuman speed and strength after all. But we'll never know for sure unless we try, right? I'll think of something. Sorry, I know I'm asking for the impossible, but thanks. I'll help. Just tell me what to do, Tsubasa. What? Really? Okay then. You're probably not feeling yourself yet, right, Takumi? Just lie down for a while longer. I'll be fine. I need to do something. Sit your ass down. The only thing a recovering patient like you needs to do is rest. So Takamata speaks the truth. You may even use my thighs as a pillow if it makes you more comfortable. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. I'll rest like you all want me to. So you will be needing my thighs? I did offer, and a true warrior never goes back on her word. But let me purify my body first. No, I'm just going to go back to sleep. Quietly. Coward. Fuck, man. I lay back down, took a deep breath, and closed my eyes. Drowsiness set in before long, even though I had just woken up from a week-long slumber. Sleep beckoned, and, unable to resist its alluring call, I gave myself over to it. A whole day away, huh?
Troops, it's day 9. The special, the curtain will...
Try save. Yeah. Almost done with this route. With very few answers still. Like, 5 days left. We still have to go through Veshness and then this whole virus thing that we still know nothing on. So we're definitely going to find out more if we let Kyoshka die, which is still fucked up to say. The next morning, I woke up to the sight of Tsubasa tinkering with a few devices and Gaku waiting next to her. Morning, you two. Oh, morning, Takumi.
Yeah.
You're awake. You guys are up early. Or have you been working all night? Yeah, I've been trying to develop a tool we could use for the zombies, but it's not as easy as it sounds. I can't think of any material or structure that's strong enough to resist their strength. Just so you know, Tsubasa's been thinking about it non-stop since yesterday. So it's something you can just conjure up like magic, okay? You'll never understand the hard time she had to go through. I get that, I really do. I'm sorry for pushing this on you, Tsubasa. Oh, come on. You know I don't mind one bit. Stop being so formal. But forget that, throw some ideas out at me, Takumi. We're kind of at a dead end here. Ideas. Tsubasa said just now she couldn't think of a good way to suppress the zombies. If suppression's a no-go, maybe we should try something else. How about a device that attracts zombies? What? Attract them? Our objective isn't to defeat the zombies, but to survive until day 100, right? And how about something that produces loud noise to attract them to a particular spot? Now that's just ridiculous. Of course, that could totally work. Why did I think of that? Our goal is just to run away from them, right? Huh? Yikes. This whole time I was thinking about building something that could beat them. Me and my hard head. I'm gonna hand it to you, Takumi. Coming up with that fantastic idea just like that. Just a random thought that occurred to me, that's all. That's what's so amazing about you. Having a reliable leader around makes such a difference. Yeah. Get fucked, Gaku. Well, I better get cracking. If I could just find the best frequency for luring them out and make some adjustments. Is that even possible? I think that makes you a lot more amazing than me. It's nothing, really. Flattery will get you nowhere with me. The hell, man. What's that, Gaku? Did you say something? What? No? Nothing? I'll help you with the device. I appreciate it, but don't push yourself too hard, alright? You can rest if you want.
I'm not pushing myself. I'll do anything for you.
Alright, here goes nothing. I'll try to get it ready by tonight. Yeah, I figured after she'd like What the fuck is that noise? Oh, pausing stops it, so let me save. I was gonna say, yeah, ever since she backed him up, Gaku got the wrong idea. That night, when I had inadvertently fallen asleep, I was jolted back awake by a loud blaring sound. What's that? Gaku, I told you not to press that. Sorry. What's with this racket? Are you trying to attract every zombie within 1,000 miles? Turn it off now. If I disconnect this part. Sound stopped? Yeah, but... Four zombies barged into the room in single file. Shit, they're already here. Let's see how they like the taste of a power saw blade. No, I won't let history repeat itself. Hey, Takumi. I shoved Takamado away and charged toward the zombies at full speed. I collided into the one at the front of the line, Moko, with all my strength. Luckily, that created a domino effect, and the other zombies fell to the ground one after another. Run while they're down. Damn, alright, man. I kept running and running to get as far away from the zombies as possible. This should be far enough. Turning around, I saw that I was standing alone in the hallway without a single zombie in sight. Where'd everyone go? We'd scattered on our escape, and now I had no idea where the others were. Can't fucking read. It was dangerous to walk around alone. I had to find and regroup with them as soon as possible.
You goddamn freaks in nature!
That sounded like Takamado. There was the sound of fighting coming from the direction of the cafeteria. Is he fighting the zombies? I remembered he had the power saw with him when he ran off. But even so, it wasn't going to be easy for him to fend off superhumanly strong zombies by himself. I forced my exhausted lungs to take a deep breath before running as fast as I could toward the cafeteria.
You think you can beat me, huh?
Takimaru, are you okay?
Takumi? The hell are you doing here?
I'm here to help. I'll fight with you.
Bastard! You mind your own business! I'll handle this! You just run as far as your legs can carry you.
Are you nuts? You can't handle 3 zombies by yourself.
Get away from me!
Was that Tsubasa?
Sounds like she's in a pinch. Takumi, go help her!
But then you'll...
I got this with me. That's more than enough. But Tsubasa's empty-handed. You're our leader. You want to know who needs more help right now?
Do I have to make a choice here? Don't think, decide. Even a single second could be fatal. Yep, I sure am. I sure am. Oh boy, howdy. Decide now. What should I do?
Don't you dare die on me, Takimaru.
Howard.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm Takimaru Yakushiji. The man, the myth, the legend himself.
Hell yeah. He's gonna die immediately. Let's go. That was the last thing I heard Takimaru say as I bolted out of the cafeteria. I refused to turn around, so my resolve wouldn't waver. Oh yeah, he's hella fucking dead. Tsubasa's voice was coming from the floor above. I had to save her. I couldn't stand by and watch another friend die. I charged upstairs without pausing in step. I ran and ran. I just kept running. When I finally reached my destination... You've got to be kidding me. Oh my god. Huh. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, that's superhuman strength if I've ever seen it. What greeted me was the worst possible scenario.
What?
Not again. Zombie's hand had gouged right through Tsubasa's body. Fresh blood was pouring out from her wound, staining the floor beneath her. What's this? What is this? It didn't feel real to me. My body couldn't stop shaking.
Me. Run.
At that moment, I heard a faint voice calling to me. Takumi, run. Came from Tsubasa, who was barely alive. No, I didn't want to run. I couldn't. She was still breathing. I had to help her. She was still alive. Tsubasa's body crumpled like a puppet that had its strings cut. Her eyes glazed over. There was no longer any life in them.
Tsubasa.
Tsubasa just died in front of me. She had lost too much blood to be revived. There was no hope for her. The moment I understood that, a searing hatred boiled up from within me like magma waiting to erupt. Damn you, zombies. Damn you, Gi. I clenched my shaking fist so tightly, I could hear my nails digging into my palms.
You bastards! Give them back! Give my friends back to me!
Takumi, wait! Did I be so reckless? Kanata and Kyoshika ran over and each grabbed one of my arms from behind.
No!
Let go of me! Tsubasa was just... She was... Calm down! It's already too late for her. It will be next if we don't run before Hideko notices us. You can see that, can't you? Kanata's words came as a revelation to me. If I went to confront the zombie now, Kanata and Kyoshika would be dragged into my reckless fight. Sorry. You're right. Glad I got through to you. Now let's go. Takamado told me to save Tsubasa. I didn't make it in time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tsubasa. The three of us headed to the cafeteria to help Takamado after that. All that awaited us there was yet another terrible sight. There was no more Takamado, only what was left of him. When I laid my eyes on the torn up pieces of flesh scattered all over the cafeteria, I threw up violently. Tears wouldn't stop streaming down my face. The barricade of the garage had been completely destroyed and couldn't be salvaged. We couldn't use the garage as a base anymore. We gathered some necessities and decided to shift locations. We created a new rule that we would always move around in class armor, since we didn't know when the zombies might strike. I retrieved the zombie luring device that Tsubasa had created from the workbench as well. We bumped into Gaku there, and agreed to evacuate to the rec room for the moment. Takuma has been... No. You're kidding me, right? It's finally down to the 4 of us. Wait, what did you just say? Didn't Tsubasa manage to get away? She's just hiding somewhere out there, right? You know where she is? We gotta go get her. Why aren't you saying anything? Hey, answer me. Tsubasa was killed by a zombie. We saw it. No way. This isn't funny. Hey. I ran to help her as soon as I heard her scream, but it was already too late. She died right in front of me. I'm sorry if I just got there in time. Shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Stop apologizing. That's not gonna bring her back. Tsubasa. Tsubasa.
You were there, you said? Why couldn't you protect her in my place?
Why are you still alive when Tsubasa's dead? Explain yourself, dude. Sir Gaku, that is enough out of you. It was not easy for Son Takumi either. It's okay. I understand how he's feeling. When I lost Nozomi, it was like my mind fell off a cliff. If there'd been someone I could yell at back then, I would have done the exact same thing Gaku was doing now. So I couldn't bring myself to stop him. You understand how I feel? That's the funniest thing I've heard in my life. What do you think you understand, huh? You think you're so high and mighty? Damn it. Damn it. Damn you. I simply stood there and silently endured Gaku's enraged venting. Morning came, and night again, but the mood in the rec room remained in the doldrums.
Why, Tsubasa? Why did you die?
Gaku had been mumbling to himself with a vacant look in his eyes since yesterday. Leave him be. He's not coming back to us anytime soon. We ought to focus on what we can do to survive the next 4 days. Karada.
Huh?
It is just as Lady Karada says. As heartless as it may sound, our friend's sacrifices will be for nothing if we get wiped out now.
I'm getting through this alive by any means possible, even if I have to use Kyoshika as a meat shield.
I would rather be a sword than a shield, because that means my holy Jumanji sword and I can finally... Keep your obscene delusions to yourself. They're too niche to be understood. You're being so normal that I couldn't help but let a laugh slip through. It was just pointless banter like always, but it uplifted me in this dire situation for some reason.
Yeah.
I can't believe you could still laugh. Gaku bristled and glared at me. Must be so nice to be able to just sit there and laugh like a fool. Even though Tsubasa's dead. That kind-hearted Tsubasa. And here you are, laughing like nothing's happened. Who the hell do you think you are? Gaku.
Who the hell do you think you are? Are you quite done here?
What? I've had it up to here with you as well. You are testing my patience to the limit. Have you not given consideration to the fact that the zombies will not have attacked the garage if you did not make that loud noise with the device? I was just trying to help Tsubasa. Enough with your excuses. You're the one who brought that key creature to the school in the first place. Have you forgotten about that? But, Donomi, now you're using the dead as an excuse. Downright despicable. Let me make something clear. If it hadn't been for you, none of this would have happened. So stop trying to make it seem like it's Takumi's fault and... Karada, that's enough. You basically killed Tsubasa yourself. I did it. That wasn't what... You two are way out of line. Gaku didn't do it on purpose.
I killed Tsubasa? 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 Tsubasa! 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 Tsubasa!
Huh. I don't know if this is a text issue or if this is intentional, but that's going off the text box. Gaku? Gaku let out an ear-piercing scream and flew out of the rec room. Seriously, what's his problem? He can't be out there by himself. We have to go after him. Stop yelling, Gaku. You're going to attract all the zombies. Takumi, look. Up ahead. Yep. With superhuman strength and everything else, being on Takamado specifically, dude's fucking huge. That's, I mean, along with Moko too, right? The two of them are, like, just those two could probably wipe out everyone else. Shoot, they could have picked worse timing. No, Takamado and Tsubasa too? Tsubasa, is that you? No, that's not the Tsubasa we know anymore.
Tsubasa? You're alive! You're still alive, Tsubasa!
He is hella dead.
No, Gaku, come back!
I'm so glad you're still alive, Tsubasa! I'll protect you this time! I swear I will! Tsubasa!
Sir Gaku!
Yep. Tsubasa bit down on Gaku's neck and tore out a chunk of flesh. Blood started spurting out from the wound. Gaku collapsed into a heap on the floor with a satisfied smile on his face. Tsubasa climbed on top of Gaku's fallen body and started ripping it apart with her teeth. We watched our former friend get torn into shreds right before our eyes. Despite the many times I had seen it before, it was still too shocking and my mind blinked out. Takumi, Kyoshika, let's get away before they detect us. Yeah, let's get away. Kurata's calm words pulled me back into reality somehow. This was no time to be shocked. We had to leave before. Oh no, they've noticed us. What shall we do now? First of all, we have to stay. Just run for... Kurata tripped and fell dramatically, knocking her tomato mask off her head. We have to stay. Just... whatever.
Yeah.
Kurata, are you alright?
Where's my mask?
Not the time for this. Takumi, take Lady Kurata and run as far as you can. I'll buy you some time. Kyoshika, you can't. We do not have the time to stand around debating this. Go. The determined glint in Kyoshika's eyes broke no argument. I nodded and did as told. Kurata, can you stand? We have to run. Yeah. Come at me, foul zombies. I am right here. I'll slice you and dice you and turn you into mincemeat. We bolted as Kyoshika blustered against the zombies in the background. As I was running down the hallway while pulling the weakened Kurata along. I'm so scared. Damn, what did they get here? I got worried for Kyoshika for a split second, then realized we had to worry about ourselves before we could think about anyone else. We're getting through this together, Kurata. Don't let go of my hand. Oh, I guess we are, huh? Are we hiding? Apparently. Ah, I see. Oh, I thought that was Kako for a second. Ah. Exploited the game, I'll take it. At long last, we managed to shake off the pursuing zombies and flee to the roof. But there we saw... Oh, she's alive! Kyoshika, who seemed to be losing in a struggle against zombie Takamado. Kyoshika! Don't come any closer. Get away!
No! Kyoshika!
Kurata moved before I could even react. Kurata, who should have been weakened by the loss of her mask, leapt out from beside me. You've got to be kidding.
What?
She threw herself in front of Kyoshka. Because of that, Takamata's arm punched through Kurata's body instead. A brief pause later, fresh blood came pouring out of her wound.
Kurata! No! No!
My body was already moving before my mind could fully process what just happened. I charged toward Takamata with a frenzied cry. I kicked him away with every last bit of strength left in me. The force of my kick sent him over the fence and off the roof. Holy shit, dude, what? 1 second of silence later. The unpleasant sound of human flesh hitting something with great force echoed from the ground to the roof. I tried to catch my breath shakily after managing to kick Takamata off the roof and turned around.
Lady Kurata! Lady Kurata! Don't try to speak. You are bleeding heavily. Lady Kurata, why did you do that? Weren't you supposed to use me as a meat shield to keep living? We must take her to the Revive-O-Matic.
You live.
Lady Kurata? This is not the kind of prank that will make me laugh. I am a fool. A gullible simpleton who's easily deceived. Lady Kurata, why aren't you saying anything?
Kyoshka's anguished cry echoed into the night sky. It was clear we wouldn't be able to bring Kurata back. That's why I said nothing. Simply watched over her during her final moments. Kyoshka held Kurata's remains and bawled incessantly. I couldn't find the words to comfort her. All I felt was an empty void swirling within me. We stayed on the roof for the longest time. At around the time Kyoshka's loud cries had died down to muffled sobs, something flashed across the corner of my eyes. Isn't that... It was a familiar-looking bottle, rolling around on the ground in the wind. I thought she was dead and opened the bottle to check, but then she suddenly woke up and jumped out. She disappeared before I could catch her again. Of course, it's the same kind of bottle I'd seen Gaku with before. He'd kept his, so this one had to be. The one Donami was keeping Alpha 1 in, so it was here all along. The bottle was empty. The second Gi Queen had already escaped then. Alpha 1 was a female spawner that possesses live bodies, right? There wasn't much info about this one, but I doubt she has anything to do with zombies. I suddenly realized how utterly ridiculous that line of thought had been. It wasn't as if I could change anything. Even if I found the reason behind the zombies or caught the escaped Gi, none of that would bring my dead friends back to life. Kyoshka and I were the only ones left. It was too late to do anything now. Huh. When is Veshnes gonna attack? Kyoshka and I kept our heads down and huddled together after that. Little by little, she started regaining her composure after the shock of Kurata's death. That didn't change the fact that we were wading knee-deep in despair. Time passed uneventfully until day 99 was upon us. Then, the intruder alert blared loudly through the room we were in. Yeah, I thought so.
Intruder defective.
What could the two of us do on our own? But it wasn't like we could escape either. Let's go, Kyoshka. This will be our final battle. It certainly will. We decided to move out directly without going to the war room to avoid giving the zombies a chance to attack us on the way there. Huh. Literally just the two of us.
It's finally time to settle things with Veshnes once and for all. You ready, Kyoshika?
Do not take me for a weakling. I have been ready long before you even asked. we shall emerge victorious as vengeance for those who departed before us.
That's right. We're fighting to the bitter end for our friends as well.
I beamed at Kyoshka so that she wouldn't feel uneasy. She smiled back in response. I made it a point to stop thinking about what might happen after we defeated Veshness, if we could even do that. I needed all the mental energy I had to focus on the enemy at hand. So is this a battle I can skip, or am I fighting it out? Oh, I'm fighting it out. Hell yeah. Closest thing I'll get to a solo. Hell yeah, dude. And I have Kyoshka maxed out, too.
My turn!
Let's fucking go.
Let's do this! Time to use it.
2 arms! Let's put this to use.
Let's go!
Kyoshka, my love, let us go.
Ha! Let's do this! Oh, ready when
Man, it's
you
been
are.
a while since I've done an actual fucking battle, huh? Crazy.
Good to go. Take this! Go. Let's do this! Yeah! Ready when you are. Take that! All right.
Let us begin.
Wait, it's only 2 waves, so... I think that works.
2 arms! Flash! Onward! You've left yourself open! I leave the rest
Let's
to
go.
you!
Gotta push it! Let's do this! Yeah!
Cool.
Here we go!
Her being stunned is fine. Well, that's not good. Well, there we go.
There!
Oh, she can't use boost. Unfortunate. Yeah, I guess I can just save it, so it doesn't really matter.
I've got this.
Don't really need last yell. I would just like to boost her. Sure, carry over 2 AP.
Good to go. That's it.
There we go.
Let us begin. I'm stronger than ever.
You sure are.
2 arms! Nen!
How did that one do 6? Oh, lone.
Let's do this. Yeah! Say when. Here.
Oh, almost 100 there.
That's...
Veshness was calmly walking towards us as if she owned the place. The moment I saw her, my heart started to race like it had never raced before. It was as if the hemoanima, the cryptoglobin inside of my body, was responding to her as she approached. Then she stopped right in front of us while we stood on guard.
Just 2?
Yeah, I was gonna say, most of the time they never acknowledge that we have less fighters.
Did you think I would go easier on you like this? I won't let you die peacefully. Your power and the power of the Second Coming are mine. I shall devour all.
Yeah, we're kind of fucked. Don't really need to see that, though. We've seen it many times.
Bow down!
Okay, and I actually have to fight this battle, so this is a little concerning. Oh, but it's not many enemies. Fair enough, I guess. 99 health, huh? And I can't do the Nozomi strat with, like, infinite fucking, attacks.
Leave it to me.
And that was 8. Crazy.
Let us begin. This should hinder
I mean, it's
them.
only 2 of us, so potions.
Let's go.
For
Time
the most
to
part,
use it.
fine.
Say when.
Leave it to me. Yeah!
Oh, that pushes
arms!
back. Not remember that.
Banzai! My apologies. apologies.
My turn. Yeah! Got it. I've got this. Here we go. This should
Probably do this first.
Let's do this.
I only have so much health to work with.
Say when. My turn.
I only have one defense potion left. That's kind of unfortunate. And the problem is I can't really ult if I really wanted to.
Let us begin. My senses are greatly heightened.
My turn.
I think I do this. Unironically.
2 arms.
What should you do? 5 plus the 2 to 7?
Ready when you are.
Yeah, I should be hitting you with
Leave it to
Kyoshka.
me.
We can do this.
I shall rise to the challenge.
Yeah, I should be hitting with Kyoshka. You hit both. Yep, that's unfortunate.
Let us begin.
Right? Is it 7? 5 plus 1 is 6. Oh, that's right. Potions don't last.
Leave it to me.
That's fine.
Let's put this to you. 2 arms.
But 7 is better than
Good to go.
6. Yeah.
Leave it to me. Hi-ya!
Okay, cool. I could win, it would just take time.
Not bad for just 2 warriors. Let me see how long you can last.
Why?
How pathetic. Coming back to life after getting killed again and again.
We don't have the bomb this time, or the poison. How do we take care of her if not the zombies? Now being transformed, Freshness looked entirely at ease, seemingly enjoying toying with us. To be honest, the two of us were at our absolute limit, both physically and mentally.
Let me savor the sight of your faces as they become contorted in despair.
Sir Takumi, how shall we put an end to this foul villain?
I do have an idea, but it's all or nothing.
I gripped the thing in my pocket tightly. It was the zombie learning device that Tsubasa had made. This was the only strategy I could think of that could take down Veshness, who had grown much stronger after absorbing the blood of her comrades.
Are you preparing to beg for your lives? It will do you no good. Stand meekly and allow me to consume you whole. What's that sound?
Sir Takumi, are you?
It hurts to use them for something like this, but I can't think of any other way.
I tossed the device in Veshness's general direction. Before long,
What are you?
yeah.
Dead invaders? You foul, nasty monsters! Be gone from my sight! What? My attacks have no effect on them.
Oh.
Stop! Stop!
Huh. That's right, they are immune to hemoanima, aren't they? That begs a question. Can the Gi infect the Supreme Commander? Because if so, that's a problem.
Accursed beasts! Impossible! A great god like me is being consumed! Stop! Stop!
Yeah, that's a fucked up way to go, dude. Okay, but like, now what? Now what do we do? We defeated Vishnes, but in a way that left a bad aftertaste in our mouths. While the zombies were tearing the Supreme Commander apart, we snuck away and hid ourselves. After they had completely devoured her, they vanished somewhere, moving with their familiar ghoulish gaits. We managed to beat Vishnes somehow. While I have mixed feelings about the method, it is still a victory for humanity. I must survive the final remaining day for Lady Kurata. Speaking of, she was not in that CG, I don't think, so she's still somewhere. Yeah, let's survive and go back together. We dragged our battle-worn bodies back to the rec room. Yes, we had to return, even if we were the only two left, to the artificial satellite in the sky. Hey, it's not gonna pan out. Kurata is still around. She definitely turned. So is Kyoshka gonna die by Kurata at the last second? And either we go alone or we just die with her.
Troops, congratulations! This is your 100th morning at the Academy!
Huh? I don't think we've ever seen this, have we? Hold on. Wait a minute. After select. We've never seen this. Go after whom we died in that part. What now? We were already dead. They left the school. Who killed everybody? Mystery route? Oh, this one. I see. I remember now. That was just a bunch of dead ends, so it didn't matter. This is the killing game route where we all survived. We've never seen this intro. Because in the original timeline, the power was out. So we couldn't even do that. Same thing with that one. No? No. Oh, yes, because we put FB in the container or whatever to take them with us. So there was still no power. We've never seen this announcement.
At long last, the time has come. On this auspicious day, the long-held wish of humanity will finally be realized. The most important battle of all will be upon us momentarily. Please, follow the orders provided through the announcement system quickly and without delay. Get yourselves in order before then! I'll see you shortly, soldiers!
At long last, we made it to day 100. How strange. It doesn't feel like we've reached the final day. I know what you mean, but it's true. This is the day we say goodbye to the school. We've survived. Indeed we have. Once we return safely, there's something I must do. Oh, what's that? Travel? Games? A hobby? I wish to rebuild everyone's graves, properly this time. That's a great idea. I'll help too. Truly? I'll take that as a promise. Hey, we have some time before the escape pod is ejected. Let's talk about what else we're going to do. That should make time go faster, yes. To begin with, the Holy Jumanji Sword and I will. We shared the secrets of our hearts and talked about everything under the sun while waiting for the time to pass. And then, it finally happened. It's almost time, Kyoshka. Let's get moving. Indeed, to the schoolyard we go. We walked as quietly as we could to our destination, but fate was not done antagonizing us yet. You've got to be kidding. How are they all here? The moment we entered the hallway, the zombies all leapt out at once, as if they'd been lying in wait for us. What? Why now? After everything we've gone through to reach this day, we cannot let them catch us now. We must shake them off, Sir Takumi. Yeah, let's go. Do not split up. Do not split up for anything. Once again, you move faster if you catch on. That way you can do that. Please do not let Kyoshka die. I'll be so fucking pissed. I'll be so fucking pissed if Kyoshika dies here. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, Jesus Christ, she actually got me. I didn't think you could turn around there. Fuck. That got me. Okay, I'll stop digging around. That was funny. Oh, that was funny. Hey, man, what's good? Holy shit. I just wish you could run, but obviously they wouldn't let you do that. Was there another room I can hide in or no? Guess it's just this one, huh? I don't know if I'm going left or right. Oh, going right. Alright, this is the outside. Oh, the zombies could probably destroy the ship, couldn't they? My sides hurt. We eventually reached the schoolyard after dodging the zombies' attacks. We should be safe now. All we have to do is get into the escape pod. Yes. While we were still trying to catch our breaths, an abnormal sight caught my eye. There were several huge cannons jutting out from the top of the school building.
Are those turrets? Where the missiles will be fired from?
Well, didn't you see that before?
They look so sinister. So, this is the weapon of mass destruction that will take out invaders and zombies alike?
Where's the escape pod? This should be the right time. It was just then that an announcement rang out all around us.
An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily. Leading up to the omnidirectional attack, all defenses will be rerouted to the intercept system. Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
Yeah!
That's...
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 390 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily. Please depart immediately after boarding the escape pod.
Yeah, depart immediately, meaning we can control it. So go on, leave immediately. No talking, just go.
Huh?
That must be the escape pod. They're not going on it. Get on it and leave. This was what would take us back to the artificial satellite. Even with the pod right in front of me, I still couldn't believe my eyes. Sir Takumi, don't just stand there staring. We must go, now.
Right, of course. Let's go home.
We glanced at each other and nodded, but just as we were getting ready to run toward the escape pod...
What?
Are you kidding me? They followed us all the way here? I couldn't believe this sudden turn of events. As we stood there in confusion, the zombies rushed toward us with alarming speed. The extreme situation instantly forced my mind into overdrive. Even if we got into the pod, we wouldn't be able to close the door in time to shut out all the zombies. A single zombie in the pod would be the end for us. What else could we do? Think, Takumi, think. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, is it like leave Kyoshika behind? Yeah, it's probably leave her behind to escape ourselves, or to stay here and die with her. What will you do? Get in the pod, stay and fight. Fuck that, we're getting in the pod. It's literally 6 zombies and Takamado couldn't do it with the power saw. Well, I'm not sacrificing Kyoshika. She needs to come with us and we just need to get the fuck out of there. It wasn't even worth a thought, because if we wanted to survive, we had to get on the escape pod. We might even be able to shut out all the zombies if we got there quickly enough. I'd already grabbed her hand and started running before my mind reached that conclusion.
Run to the escape pod, Kyoshika! Out of my way!
We got nearer and nearer to the escape pod while dodging a continuous stream of attacks from the zombies.
Get in! Now, Kyoshika!
I immediately pushed Kyoshika through the pod entrance. We might just make it. I tried to climb into the pod as well, but... An excruciating pain spread across my right foot. When I turned around, I saw that zombie Takamado had grabbed onto it and was holding me back with his incredible strength.
Damn it! Let go!
Close the door, close the door, close the door, close the door, let it close on him, let it close on him, and cut him in half. I tried to kick his hand away, but instead of loosening his grip, he only tightened it. Kyoshika cut off my leg.
Sir Takumi!
My attacker continued crushing my foot, the pain almost making me lose consciousness. But I had to at least make sure Kyoshika got to return safely. As I was gathering up the last of my strength to do just that.
What? Kyoshika!
Kyoshika flew out from the pod entrance, pounced on Takamado, and held him down in a double shoulder lock. He responded by letting go of my foot and grabbing onto her instead. I stretched my hands out to pull her away, but...
Kyoshika!
Body slipped through my hands as she fell back down to the ground along with Takamado. Fuck this game, dude.
No! Stop! Stop!
The zombies descended on Kyoshika like a pack of hungry wolves. I wanted to leap to her rescue, but couldn't even stand because of my foot.
Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
Go, Sir Takumi. No, I can't just leave you here. Hold on, I'm coming. I tried to crawl to her, but I wasn't making any progress. I'd lost all sensation in my lower body. Move. Hurry up and move.
Live for me as well. Promise me you will.
The escape pod will be launched soon. Caution. Cockpit door now closing.
Kyoshika!
This is probably like one of the worst possible endings you could get. And yeah, it just ends like that. Fuck off, dude. 75 slasher out. Kyoshika's last wish. Fuck, man. That's my ending 20. Fuck this game. Well, we stay and fight and die immediately. Because there's no way we're surviving this. And also, you have to remember, because I forgot about it until this all happened. Hideko mentioned that the reason why she knows so much is because of her time travel, or essentially the same thing, I would assume. I don't remember what her explanation for it was, but this is what happened in her timeline and why it went so wrong. And she said next time, I'll make sure it doesn't happen, which is why she knew about the gi. So essentially, this is just what happened to Hideko. And it's pretty fucked. Alright, we stay and fight. We probably save Kyoshika instead this time. Because knowing all these zombies, all the zombie bullshit, there's no happy ending. Not even close. Wasn't even worth a thought. I had to stop the zombies, even if I had to do it all on my own. And at least find a way to get Kyoshika onto the escape pod while they were distracted too. I already grabbed her hand and started running before my mind reached that conclusion.
Run to the escape pod, Kyoshika! Out of my way!
I got nearer and nearer to the escape pod while dodging a continuous stream of attacks from the zombies.
Get in! Now, Kyoshika!
I grabbed the unsteady Kyoshika and shoved her into the pod. Then I turned around to face what was coming. I charged headlong into the swarm of approaching zombies. Yeah.
Take this!
Sir Takumi! Allow me to assist!
Stay where you are, Kyoshika! Escape by yourself!
What are you?
Just go, please. You have to escape and live for my sake.
The escape pod will be launched soon. Caution. Cockpit door now closing.
I refuse! I shall stay behind with you and... Ah! Sir Takumi! Sir Takumi! Sir Takumi!
Fuck, dude. I thought we would let Kyoshka live with the first option. But fuck me, I guess. Either way, it's not great. But you know what? At least she got to live this time. Oh, yeah. The escape pod, with Kyoshka inside it, became smaller and smaller as it launched into the sky. Thank goodness. A huge sense of relief flooded my tense body, and I collapsed to the ground. Zombies surrounded me, but I remained motionless, offering no resistance. The missiles would fire soon. There was nothing I could do to survive this. I would perish here, along with them. In that case, maybe it would be better if they tore me apart now and got it over with. What? For some reason, the zombies simply growled at me. It didn't seem like they intended to attack. Not just that.
Whoa!
They grabbed hold of me forcefully and started dragging me somewhere. We're infected with the Alpha 1. We're infected with the female leg 1. That's why. That's either that or they're gonna make us be infected.
Hey, let go! Where are you taking me?
I tried to free myself, but none of them were budging. Realizing that resistance was futile, I surrendered and simply let them pull me wherever they wanted. The 6 zombies dragged me to a classroom on the 2nd floor, where they tied me down to a table.
What the? Let me go. What are you trying to do?
This didn't make any sense. I would have rather they just devoured me. This weird sense of purpose they were showing filled me with a terrible sense of dread. Yep. Oh. Yep. An unpleasant feeling ran over my body as I saw something ghastly crawl on top of me. I remember seeing that thing with its countless wriggling tentacles before. Not a Gi larva, but a slightly different version of the Alpha 2 Queen.
Of course, the Alpha 1 that Darumi was keeping in a bottle.
Alpha 1 was a female spawner that parasitized live bodies. Can't fucking read. 3 hours in. Could that be what she was planning to do?
No, stay away from me! Stay away! Stay away!
I fought back desperately, but all of my efforts were in vain. The bizarre entity forced my mouth open and slithered inside. Huh. Where am I? I found myself standing on the roof, by myself, without any remembrance of how I got there.
Never mind. No need to think about that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're about to die. What was the purpose of this?
Once the omnidirectional attack begins, I'll be wiped out along with that thing.
Wait, is that what the suits are for? Because the suits aren't impervious to the undying flames. We've proved that. Just then, my head nearly split apart with an excruciating pain. I tried to hold my head, but my body refused to move. It wasn't listening to me. You seem to be in pain. An unknown laughter echoed throughout my head. You know who I am, right? You saw me just now.
To you, I am known as the Gi Queen.
What? What did you do to me? I've infiltrated your mind by passing through your nasal cavity and up inside your skull. My tentacles are now connected to every single cell in your brain. That's why you can't move freely anymore. Now that I've become one with you, I have total control of your body. What's your objective? What are you going to do with my body? My objective, you ask? Well, you see... I don't fucking know. We've time traveled once, I don't think we can do it again. All these other timelines, as far as I understood it, was just us, you know, fucking, it's all from that one point. It's not us actually jumping time every time. We should just be wiped out here. Obviously, the game's not going to tell us why, but... Because fuck this game. Fuck you. Fuck you. Slasher route. History repeating. Fucking hate this game. I hate this game so fucking much, man. It hides everything from me. Alright, what is this? Kill zombie to zombie, huh? That will be the next choice I make. This is... Got 2 endings. It took fucking forever. 30 fucking hours, but here we are. Yeah, title screen. Fuck me, I need a break after all that. This fucking game, dude. It's so good, but it loves to piss me off. With all this despair jerking nonsense. But, once again, there you have it, YouTube. Fuck, what a fucked up timeline, man. Fuck this game. But, regardless, I love it so much. I love this game, but fuck these routes. God. It's a lot. But, as always, YouTube, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.